every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey pray, now true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began, no they neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth began, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth Media Radio.
3.9.
Truth Media Radio.
3.9. Radio True Media. Radio True Media. Radio True Media. Radio True Media. Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9. Truth Media Radio. Truth Media Radio.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusufu Jallo, the Cow Footprints, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Natu de las.
Well, me fancy him anyway for do with yourself no more Hallelujah.
Truth Media.
Truth
Media.
Media.
Truth. Yes, you. Truth Media. Join and Truth Media.
Truth Media.
Truth Media. Say una we dey watch Truth Media.
May watch.
Una we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen June.
Una listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to so media.
No, Truth. You don't have the Truth there.
Okay, Truth.
Una we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to so media.
Truth Media.
Media. Very no bad. Now, sir, anybody, Salomon. Yeah, they live for the people them for do any business for do some. Yeah, they live in the office. They not bad. Any business for do some. Are they provide for us for make any students them. Anyway, for make or the confusion or the education. Anybody for learner. Anybody for prepare. Any song if for the anybody.
Ayo nyabole se wo matonya ye pe gbogbo era we tonya ye pe gbogbo era ngatu aya gbogbo ta wa to mi na ni FM we tonya ye pe gbogbo wo era me ngatu aya gbogbo ta wa to mi na ni FM Tamianga tu atonya ye pegwo kwagwo era we anya buda tonya ye mi aloma tonya ye le mi amome ya bone jagbe ya le ngeja ti anya le du mi do onyango ngo lo tonya ye pegwo kwagwo era we mi atanu isi vena na bolo abo mi do eva anya buda je pegbu abo mi wa bi do tonya ye pegwo kwagwo era Amiaga tole apapa go tita lo ba pepe nebe da pene gbenugo ma o aye gbogbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede bede am keni mo ayo nyabole se wo matonya ye pe gbogbo era we tonya ye pe gbogbo era ngatu aya gbogbo ta wa to mi na ni FM we tonya ye pe gbogbo wo era me ngatu aya gbogbo ta wa to mi na ni FM Tamianga tu atonya ye pe gbogbo era we anya buda tonya ye mi aloma tonya ye le mi amome ya bone jagbe ya le ngeja ti anya le du mi do onyango ngo lo tonya ye pe gbogbo era we mi atanu isi vena na bolo abo mi do eva anya buda je pe gburu abo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gbogbo era Amiaga tole apapa go tita lo ba pepe nebe da pene gbenugo ma o aye gbogbo cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede bede am keni mo ya de keni mo ni da ke za ke me e bi lo to me gbo Amiaga pinga
It's a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Beautiful country with beautiful people indeed. Good morning. It's Monday, the 29th day in the month of June 2026. June is almost ending and saying goodbye. It's rained heavily overnight, right? It's we already there in the rains. And can imagine how the streets then go look like this morning. But thanks to the guide and agent, man. Thanks to the guide and agent. There was this place in Regent, if you're not possible, they use it frequently. You know, where heavy rain come, what are they flop there? And they make the motorcar, they only want to use one way, they cause some kind of traffic and it's scary sometimes, especially at night. But yeah, I think it was on Saturday. On Saturday, I saw them, not drainage. Then go and clean the drainage. Some young people them around Regents, they clean the drainage and the water all always. So even when heavy rain come yesterday, it's the water not settled there, so it's easy to drive. But thanks to them, that's the community service we've been talking about, the role we all get for play as a people, as a country, as individuals, you know, from change things. What see say they go wrong. Now we community, things that they affect we all, how we they play we own part as a people and just not wait for politicians. Sometimes the bureaucracies, I'd imagine if it was SLRA get for do that they waiting and get for do, waiting and get for pass. Or maybe SLRA support them actually. But I see because on Friday I saw some young guys enforce that them in the clear the dirty, then they actually put checkpoints in the given small thing. Yeah, but they able to clear the drainage and the water go. So whoever did that, the community people are involved. If SLR itself been involved, then you know that's what we should be doing. Thanks to them as well. Good morning and welcome. It is a blessed start of the week. How was your weekend? How you spend the weekend? Yeah, I had. It's a weekend of football. You know the World Cup they play and all of that. Gave us stay up late for watch Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, on Saturday night, they stayed up till around 2 in the morning. They watch that late match day. Yeah, but football, it's football time. And yesterday, congratulations to Bo Rangers. Bo Rangers are the champions of the Sierra Leone Premier League. They win the matches and they beat their Monsters 1-0. Now the Southern Arena. We make them not get more points. I think it's 64 points. Them clearly don't win the league. But we have beat Mighty Blackpool yesterday. We beat Mighty Blackpool 5-0. Now proof school field Lions. We beat so don't beat Blackpool home and away. Not in the Premier League we beat them 2. We don't beat them 2-10. Now we beat them the first leg, we don't beat them the second leg. Then we beat them in FA Cup, you know, even though then the challenge the officiating of that match, but we beat them as well. So and over the weekend, Lions being rally with the trophy, the FA Cup trophy. I see videos of that. You know, congratulations to Bo Rangers, congratulations to WISEF, and let's support the Salon Premier League. As much as they watch the World Cup and support other leagues, we need for supports Freon League. I know the Premier League they can't end. There are a lot of community football we get for play. You get Kofa, you get Aspana, Eastern community leagues, and yeah, football time. Good morning and welcome. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this morning. It's always a blessing for start the morning and start the week, especially with Tuna. I hope Una gets a very good weekend with Tuna families, and it's a blessing. We need to be grateful. For sleep and wake is always a blessing. It's not your magic, not to you sabi, not to you believe, not to nothing. A God in blessing make we there this morning. And one for thank God for we on lives them. One for thank God for our lives them as well, on our families as well. And pray say God continue for keep we together. God continue for give you well body, give you the strength, the energy for continue for come here and do the people's work. They still there on the countdown. We are almost coming to a year since we started, and we thank God. We thank God for growth. We thank God for the support. We thank God for people challenging us as well, trying our best to do what we can do better. There is more we can do. There is things we could have done better. It's a learning process. I get a lot of young people in here, and we learn as we move along with the help we save and some of them, if not most of them, they take their final exam now. Now, Fabe College today, that the Faculty of Communication, and they take the final exams, and they're so excited about it. Congratulations to all of them. So we got a lot of young people who they college, most they still learn, and we're working together, building ourselves together. And like I say, hopefully we're building a team. Somebody we go consider someday when I am not around, or I go say no, I need to rest. But let's start the devotion with prayers. As always, we pray for ourselves, pray for the country, pray for our leaders them. Pray that God make we better people. Pray that God give we people that we get empathy, people that we get sorriat, people that we they think about we the people. Not some people who just think about themselves and who's kind better than go get, who's kind motor car than go drive, who's kind houses than go build. But people that we go think as well say, as much as then they get better life, then picking and they go better schools, there are other people who cannot afford what they are waiting then get. Need for build public institutions, so people go get trust in them, people go believe in them, people go benefit from them. Let us pray. Let's start the devotion with prayers. When they come back, today we'll get a lot of stories then for one, but today we'll get for be very interactive. We'll get for open up the phone line. It's 3 years since President Bio was declared the winner of the 2023 elections, and we can get a conversation. What do you think about the big 5 changes? What do you think say government don't do well? What do you think say the challenges? And we ever get a conversation around that, but we want to get your own thoughts. So today they get citizens' voice. When they open up the phone line, if you oversee, you go call. If you free tongue, you upline, you go call and be part of the program. But let us pray. Let's start the morning with prayers. Let's seek God in guidance, in blessing, and in protection in our lives.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى إبراهيم في العالمين حميد مجيد. اللهم ربنا allow the big almighty Allah تقبل منا asa the effort to the make the country. We say Rabbana, oh Almighty Allah, feel lana, forgive we lapses them. Wale akwanina Allah, forgive we brother them. Forgive we ancestor them. Forgive we papa them, mama them, who know we pay them. Who kalmo kode, who the Almighty Allah, Allah forgive them. لأخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا. No put bad power, no put jealousy to the one who help we life. واغفر لنا, forgive we Almighty Allah, forgive the Almighty Allah يا الله يا رب العالمين. اللهم تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتوب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. الله أكسي for Alafia that this country I want to cast alone. Allah will ask you Almighty Allah for development, Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you from there for goodness from outside and inside, Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you for one word, Almighty Allah. Ya Sami, Ya Sami, Ya Sami. Allah yeri, Allah yeri, Allah yeri. Ya Alimu, Allah, you know, say the problem there, you know the answer, Almighty Allah. Allahumma rabbana taqabbal minna ala asawina kanta sami. Allah will ask you for unite to Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you for help with for love each other. Almighty Allah, ya Qadiru, ya Qadiru, ya Qadiru, ya Qadiru, ya Qadiru. Allah, you able to be no able, Almighty Allah. Help, Almighty Allah. Wa ma nasru min indaka. No help, no come from Motaman to Motaman, except to come from you, Almighty Allah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azimi. Biyadika al-khairim. Oh, the goodness to defend it in Almighty Allah. They will know married, Allah able give them marriage. They will know well, Allah able make them well. Almighty Allah, the one who married no get peace, Allah give them peace. Almighty Allah, the one who they married picking no can able give them Almighty Allah. They want to get project, they want fulfill. Allah help the Almighty Allah. Who picking the way they part of school, Allah guide the Almighty Allah. Who picking the outside, Allah give the law for the country, Almighty Allah. We serve with they are like God make who love them, who love the country, Almighty Allah. Ya Qadiru, ya Qadiru, ya Qadiru. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamu alal mursalin, alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
So this morning, I just while we begin appreciate Papa God and give and the glory, give and the honor, give and the adoration. I say now the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the great I am that I am, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the head born of the tail. Father, we worship you this morning. We give you glory, we give you honor, we give you adoration. We tell you, Boku, thank you for this land. We tell you, thank you for Mama Sarah Leone. We tell you, thank you for the peace in this nation. We tell you, thank you for the love in this nation. We tell you, thank you for how far you see we through in this nation. Father, we want to appreciate you. We give you all the glory, all the honor, all the adoration. Papa, we tell you thank you for the leaders. We tell you thank you for the government. We pray that you give them knowledge and understanding, more wisdom for rule this country. In the name of Jesus, Father, we pray that this country will grow more than I ever did before. In the name of Jesus, Papa God, we pray for creative idea for this nation, for understanding of this nation, for blessings in this nation, for the peace in this nation. Father, we want to give you glory, we want to give you honor, we want to appreciate you, Papa. Take over this land. We decree and declare that this land will rule by you alone. Jesus, we rest for your name. We give you glory, we give you honor. We forgive you honor. We for appreciate you in this nation. Papa, we tell you boku thank you. We appreciate you. We give you glory and honor. We tell you thank you for this nation. We tell you thank you for we lives there. We tell you thank you for the nation. We tell you thank you for Mama Salon. We tell you thank you for Sierra Leoneans there. We tell you thank you for the government. We tell you thank you for the everything we did do in this land. We give honor and adoration. We worship you for that you be. For in Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen and amen.
We done the cry for so long. Papa do ya we done the pray. So today, the time don't come for make you answer. We tire for past being do. Papa, do ya sorry for it? Because we sense the nonsense. If we not get you presence, and if we been get drunk, we for don't fet for we self, but we not able. Now you capable for pull we pandiskulala. You begin and the press. Do ya we need the pen for done? We done the kite. Do ya just make the rain for dumb? Can't help we laugh, so we go rise. Let we not suffer for the one them, where they dwell the country with their hand. We leaders them, please guide them. Make them do good things from make we stand. For the land where we love, we sweet alone. We dey pray for Salome, oh Salome. We dey pray for Salome, oh Salome, praise Salome. Where we want talk, then they watch we by the eye. Papa do ya pull we pan shame. Now for put mud for we case. Lemo, let's come on now we hey. Do am for we picking them up. Cause if we been get trained, we for don't fetch for we self. But we know now you get the book for pull we pan this kulala. If I if we can end the praise, do ya we need the pain for done. We've done the Clyde, hey. Do ya just make the rain for done? Can't help we land, so we go out. Yeah. May we not suffer for the one them, where they dwell this country with them hand. We leaders them, please guide them. Make them do good things for make we stand. For the land where we love, we sweet Salome.
We dey pray, Papa, now to you no more we open trust day. Now you no more we believe. And now you go make we better people. You know, we go get all the wealth, all the riches, all the power we go instruct, say this person now go lock on today. But now you no more go guide we for be the person. We not go be arrogant and look people and will get past as below we. And not abuse whatever power we get. That prayer they we always for the pray. We will God to give opportunity for either serving public service in private sector. We get influence, we get power, we get access. Let God make we not abuse that power there and wicked other people them. Let God make we not be arrogant person. Let God make we not be person we not get sorry at, we not get empathy for other people. We always want everything for himself, for satisfying ego. Because sometimes the things they will want in a life, now for just satisfy with ego, say we get them. You go get them, you can recall coming up, growing up, how many footwears them. We they get, we come on a humble background. How many footwear I get? We the go school, you the struggle safe. Say now one you the beat stay, go bend, now no more you the work. We God give you opportunity. You go buy anyone we want, buy all we want. You go pack and for satisfy you ego. Say yeah, I don't get now. I able buy this. Pack them. You know they wear and safe. You they watch them, then go pack so stay. You know they wear them close and go there. You know they wear them. But just for satisfy you ego, satisfy you inner self that I can afford it. I able buy them, I get them. Now some people can abuse power just for satisfy that inner ego. Say I get this power, I can use them how I want. I can wicked you, I can suffer you. It doesn't last forever. It doesn't. Nobody no day we don't get power and money with until you say in money and power make you not die. No. Anyhow you use well, you go able to pay medical bill. They anyhow you get medical till there'll come that time where it will end. Sometimes also the sickness where you go don't spend money per se if they kill you. It'll come one day, your time will end, and power will get it doesn't last forever. Even the president they will vote for. President Bio now they count for so now 3 years since he was announced president of this country in his second term. It's counting down, it's 2 more years, right? He'll go, he'll leave, he said it, he'll leave. Nothing no they last forever. But waiting they last forever, now the goodness, the impact where you create when you're alive, where you get power, where you get influence, where you get opportunity for serve, waiting at the changes where you do, the legacy where you did left. Now we go remember you for 9 people and go remember you for the good one them. Then go remember you bad one them as well. Well, let God make we better people. Let we able to do things the way right. We're not perfect people. We're humans who make mistakes. But accepting with mistakes now one thing, and improving on what they do for be better people is another. God, He give you everything sometimes as individuals. They give you as a country. They give you as individuals. Some people and get luck. They've served all their life. Some people and they get opportunity for serve in their life in different capacity, work with different governments. But today, if they call the name now, we say, for no let them call the name based on what thing they do. But people and they wait sometimes a short time they get for serve. If they call the name, everybody go remember, say, yes, that short time they will get, he or she created an impact. They did something. Let God give you that art, the sorry art. Let God give you people them we get sorry art. Because how much houses you could build? People and they live near you in abject poverty. How much motoka you go get you to drive? People they suffer for public transport. How much you one get everything, things away for make you get opportunity, you get power, you get political power. They make decision. You're not making it the right way for everybody able to survive and address people and problem. And we can as a people, we can change things at this place. We just need the political leadership and power. Country then we change. It's me now. I'm a proponent of leadership. I believe peopleship. I remember the tell the Renaissance. This was a conversation where they get a lot with the Anti-Corruption Commissioner now. He's someone who believes in peopleship. He believes the people then they help the leaders and for change things. Yes, but some of me, I believe in leadership. I believe leading by example. I believe, I see the argument, the conversation about President Bion in picking na private school. It's a choice. It's not a law that because the president is president, if we send him picking public school. But there is another way. There is another layer to it. It's about leading by example. If I say this is free quality education and I'm investing in it, even though I'm not obliged to put my kid in a public school, I could do it with my choice for show and show people and say, yeah, I believe in this, I want to build this, I'm sending my kid there. Sometimes when we pick in there as president, then go try or do all waiting right for understand, say, they should strengthen. Because if the president picking they go public school and teacher then complain about subsidy, then sit down, the president will be concerned. He will be very, very concerned because he go see him picking house, he sit down, he not go school because teacher then strike. Again, like I said, the president is obliged. It's a choice. We all can make. I don't see plenty people, even people that we know to president, we not get political power. Then they send them picking and go private school. Because we don't get a system, we don't get trust in public education. We don't. There's no two way about it. plenty of we, even we middle class young people where they work now, we prefer for send picking and go private school because we not believe the public education system. We just not trust it give the kind of quality, they get the quality way we want for picking them. Because a lot of we go through them, but we just believe say there is a challenge with it in terms of quality. So most of we then Thanksgiving the week can see the pass so. I don't see then they say they have a snap for me party and send them to her answer. Then Thanksgiving the week they see them kindergarten school. Not to government school and one and they these are parents and traders them. Now then they send them picking there. Now they private school and they. I mean they see private school and they all over. Because people we all now get that 100% trust, including with leadership, including with leader them all. From up second down, we not trust public education. It just there's no way we picking them some people and traditionally in the school we been don't go, but the alumni association and they do well, then self they help now. Government self yet they make efforts with the free quality education. There are a lot of effort and investment in the education system. But there's a fundamental problem we not look at. You know, the people who they provide education, what's in the I can get this conversation with people. I can tell people, I say, we have a generation now, in my own opinion, a generation that was rushed for go through the education system after the war, because the international community meanwhile low show say there is peace. We were rushed, we were promoted. I think God Joe don't give that analogy there as well, Joseph Kaifala of the Monuments and Relics Commission, and I agree with him. We were rushed for go through the education system, then promote man them, and then go through the system, sit public exam, go college, 633 for CAM, but we not pay much attention to the technical aspect of them. A lot of people go college, come out college, work no day, man and begin hang around teaching business, you know, just as part-time for fun job. But you get a lot of people that will not get foundational learning from the foundation, where understand what in teaching mean, what in how like how being get we anti them trade, where they go through teachers college them, get all the out and call on them, you know, know what in how for mark the picking paper, how for teach we and all that stuff then they. So we get this rush. It was perhaps one of the jobs that will be available. And you get people who don't get the foundation good and teach. And if you know able get the understanding for past knowledge, we've got to ask, they watch public exam, we can complain about failure, especially with core subject them picking them they fail. But other than they impact this knowledge in them, what's in their own capacity, what's in the level of understanding then subject and they for teach them picking and they for they able pass. We know they pay attention to that, but there's a lot of things that they happen with the Teaching Service Commission, time for register teacher training. Until we get a generation, you know, where we give some kind of quality education from foundation, take come up, merit base of how you progress, take go university, till you qualify. I watched one video yesterday. It's very interesting. Maybe I go play him. La watch if I go see him. There's this Okada guy where say he take one lady. He take one lady. The lady go take him picking international school. The lady go picking up there. So he say wait and then at the bike and the lady they interact. The lady actually they tell and say, he say Okada man and they make money. Say una Okada man then una they make money in this country now. So the Okada man say tell the lady say, well, you picking self where you done school before you go college, they can be Okada rider. I say na the lady vex pan I be. It vex pan you know. But I come back to the point where I make about, you know, some time ago about how commercial bike riding. It's a lot of people where they pan and just they hang because job not there. Not so dignified something. Oh, me not go one do. I know let me picking do. I know let me brother do. You know, but we need for build with system. We need for build like how government they don't invest in free quality education. So I pray we so continuously whatever kind of power see them as a priority. Because if we not build with education system, you get that thing where then they say garbage in, garbage out. We always they continue to get challenge. If we not build the quality of people the way they go through we go come and teach in a public schools them. We all not go believe or put we picking them in a public school. We all go and send them go to a private school. From we leader them. Take them up, take them down. Now the same thing with health system. We political, we leader them, the one the way they lead they're not they go now public hospital. Here you then they tell you say then they go medical and fly go medical. Because they themselves don't believe in the public health system. Some of them they will go to use them, but most of them will get the opportunity. They fly go out. Even we, the ordinary people, who can get opportunity for travel, they go do medical outside. Because we don't have that much trust in the public system. And system na people and the bill na the political leadership that then they bill them lay work. And we work, they serve only the people. They even serve the political leaders. That money we go spend for go overseas for go do medical. You go go na the hospital. You can walk into Connaught Hospital and get treated just like any other person. You go na 34 military hospital. They can treat you. Because the system is working and you believe in it. Hopefully we'll get to that point. Let's take the anthem and pledge. We'll come back, we'll open up the phone line. But we'll go talk to our colleagues in the region first. Yes, I think we'll do that first. We'll take regional updates today. Then we open up the phone line before we can talk to guests them. So continue to stay with me. Today now we'll get a very interactive session. But in the meantime, you can drop your comments on our Facebook page. We'll ask a question. What you think about 3 years of President Bio and the implementation of Big 5 game changers, the priority programs, Fields Alone, youth employment, public revamping the public service. What do you think as a Sierra Leonean, as a citizen? What do you think? Just drop your comments. We'll find time to read them. But we'll open up the phone line as well. We'll take the anthem and pledge. We'll come back shortly. Continue for stay with you.
Highly exalt thee when honestly great is the love we have for thee, family united, ever we stand, singing like great old native land. We raise up hearts and our voices all out, that hills and the valleys we echo our cry. Blessing and peace be ever and all, land that we love and Sierra Leone.
I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her honor and good name. Always work for her unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity. And put her angels above all else. So let me go. So let me go.
From 1961, them still not change the plan. Now all thing in we on. Now we forbid the change what we want to see. From 1961, with all the dreams and no plans. Now we understand. Say, now we forbid the change what we want to see.
Give we road for come true. Now we running out of time. Now they wait for 1, 2. Every other day they get plan B. Red and green promises when no they ever come true. Gay na utoni wa mulala. Gigi na upe mawe mojala. Now we mini razonta lete na sara. And with the youths and don't understand the matter.
I know you no good believe, say. So many good things there for we all. Do you know say no to your business? This time we the younger them for involved.
So make we count 1, 10. Let the buckle talk and all the bad outs behind.
all get we roll.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
If we not let the flow, the waiting they go.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
Oh wow, if you know how in the pain. Say somehow, all these years has been the same.
I for money no focus on the truth. This on the depth of the heart of a youth. Money move tongue, this that time we do the right thing. Cause everything they up to you.
Let we left for fest we serve. For Monday we know the fets for we serve.
Saturday, Sunday, we fence for we serve.
If we only plan now for one go neighbor host for trust. Now we get for pay the debts for we serve. We boku minerals and we for better where we sell them. Now we for building road, now we for make sure we not well am. Grab what you compete make you tell them. If we want forget we freedom. Now me and you go get for B Mandela. B Mandela for salon, not to region or party. This country now all my own, not to family property. We dey go 2 steps forward, we can 10 steps back. Salon for be paradise, not to pass we go na dirty. Okay, you go fix the road, me go fix the light. Other man go plant the rest. Fen water, then we fix the pipe. Billy O's, so we not go want you say for sleep tonight. I progress like this, so make the red and the green unite.
So make we count 1 10. Left the buckle so can only bad outs bien. So make we count 1 10. Show them say now we go dancing.
We run out of time, so make up your mind.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
If we not let the flow, the waiting they go.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
We run out of time, so make up your mind.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
We run out of time, so make up your mind.
Now we for be the change where we want see.
Now we on. Now we for be the change where we want see. From 1961, with all the dreams and no plans. Now we understand. Now we for be the change where we want see.
Give we road for come true. Now we running out of time, now they wait for 1 2. Every other day they get plan B. Red and green promises when no they ever come true. Gay na utoni wa mulala. Gigi na upe mawe mojala. Now we mini razonta lete na sala. And with the youths and don't understand the matter.
I know you not good believe, say. So many good things there for we all.
And we forbid the change where we want to see. This nice song we Roots, you know. Roots, you know, remember we don't talk about Root now, the consortium of some individuals and organization we come together and get the artists there together. Drizzy Leak, Aminish, Incredible JJ and the other guy, you know, for do this song. Now we go be the change we want for see. Now we for do it right. Like I always say, with government, with public service, with society, now a reflection of we the people, now a reflection of we. The people who they serve, we not to alien them, now we brother, now sister them. Now people they all sabi, now we go school, now community people them. Not so now a reflection of we. It's us the people. Now what we they do. And now we self no more go change. Now we get political power. Now they vote. Now we belong to political parties. Now we all forget a common ground. Say yeah, from 1965, 1961 or so, we don't get independence, and there are things we could do differently. There are things, politics for benefit we, for better we the people. And now it's not individuals. We all for agree. Say yeah, there are things where we for address. Now this country, no matter who they have power, it's a common interest, a common ground. We'll take some quick stories, then we'll open up the phone line. Now they talk to them, they call we colleagues them, talk to them, then we'll open up the phone line. Now the program this morning. The Italian Football Association don't get the meeting abo. Musai, I think they pass a lot of resolution and budgets, but the president deliver in speech and address, and members vote on a lot of things. We can't forget a conversation on some of the things we listen. I watch where the president's been they say. I mean, don't extend an invite to SLFA. Hopefully, we then confirm we'll get an but let's just take a bit of that, statement the way the president be make. Then we can take some few stories and talk to our colleagues in the region before we talk to guests them.
The government of Sierra Leone and CAF have acquired a 5-story building for SLAFA. A 5-story building for SLAFA to serve as our headquarters, and we assign the current secretariat to the technical department to run all our competitions. What is so good about the new headquarters is the fact that it is so big that we are not going to need another venue going forward when we have to have our Congress in Freetown. The building, the structure is big enough with so many floors to host our Congress, training, everything that we may want to do in football. That building is being bought by 3 bodies, like I said, in this manner. FIFA is paying for the building up to 90% of the cost, or 80%. CAF is contributing, and the government of Sierra Leone have been asked to waive the taxes for the registration of the conveyance, because we, the federation, do not have that money, and it is a requirement for FIFA to pay. Graciously, Madam Minister, the executive director have been supportive in ensuring that we get the waiver from government to register the conveyance. We are doing this because we have our integrity. We want to be accountable. Yesterday we met with all the committees, all the regions. If you have a president who cannot meet with you, who cannot sit with you to talk, who is afraid of questions, then he may have something to hide. He may have something to hide. But I stand here as president and the executive committee members here. Whatever we are doing in the interest of you and those who are not here. The players, other administrators, we are working in your interest. We have no other interest. So before I leave this podium, let me leave you with one word. Ladies and gentlemen,
that's the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association, Babadi Kamara, been the talk to members them na the meeting, the SLFA meeting Bo, and yeah, like I say, do extend some invites for talk to SLFA about the president in address, and possibly maybe we will get the president himself or get a conversation. I don't think so we'll ever get an hopefully we'll get that. But another story what they take, remember you building we've been telling her, but they show that dirty we've been packed now you building. But it has been cleared up. My colleague Emmanuel Bingode, I think it was on Friday evening, go check. But go watch this video. It has been cleared out. The field has been cleared up.
Today, on the 27th day of June 2026, today na Saturday. Truth Media take a waka na you building for seaside that will be while if you don't clear them, and as CFDC they don't clear the dirty. But today Saturday, I see people on the compound of the U building compound they clean, and the dirty way they get on the compound, and then they dispose it so back. So they don't clean the place, but this dirty this is so yonder, and the one where they just put the today as they clean the compound. See some man and woman they clean the compound and they dirty this way they don't can dispose this morning as you see. But the dirty be they initially they don't clear them. They don't clear them. This is not the dirty this way they clean. As you see a fresh one, fresh dirty. See the grass and the leaves them where they clean. Yeah. See they clean the compound. It's not the building. That's not the woman there who didn't come for and clean. Yeah. Sunday evening she doing that. And then can't clean the compound.
That now my colleague Emmanuel on Saturday. See the compound all look clean, it's nice.
They can clean the compound.
This is something we can do, you know. Why if we allow that place there for being dirty like how it dirty so, you know? Look how it looks better. It looks tidy somehow. You know, again, like I said the other day, no one will be held accountable for this. Nobody, they need hold anybody accountable. Yes. So it will just pass off. It will just pass. Nobody. Yes. You know, but we can do it. This is, but I understand. I talked to one of the ministers already. They tell me say they are putting some measures in place for ensure say this not happen again. The place is kept. But this now we men of a ministerial building, man. Now under Ministry of Mines, Ministry of Mines, Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Fisheries, the institution they were responsible. Say if we somebody one can invest, they go and go meet with. But let's say for not of somebody where they can say for we safe we as a people and our ministers and they people a lot of Sierra Leoneans and they walk in that place say we're not able clean and we're not able show say this is a tidy place. Yeah, hopefully there will be sustained way for keep that dirty there away for Meander and we're not go see that kind of dirty there again. We're not go see them even that building there, you know, that building there we need for remember the last time now the chief minister come on State House Pong and go get our people and for clean day. But from when the chief minister do that day, I think the people and say where they work there for able lead that day, you know, say okay, let me see how good they clean this place. If it's and thanks to the Ministry of Health, right? Over the weekend, the Ministry of Health been get a program where they clean all hospitals. The people where they work there, they mobilize and clean the hospital there. Sometimes you lead by example. That was what I was saying earlier today. You lead by example. It's simple. When you provide leadership, you provide that leadership there. The people who they work with you, I always can give you as example, brah. If I meet Dotina Gonia, would they make plaba? Because for me, it should not be there. It should not. It should not. If you come at this place, you meet here dirty. People in the car every morning, they meet here untidy. It means I'm not able to provide leadership in this place. It means we were there with dirty. But the basic thing in a place like that, those people and they work, hundreds of people and they work, they go every morning. They spend more time even than their own. Should be able to keep it clean. Forget system them. Where they keep them place and they clean. If people, if me they go you building, you can't. Don't talk to me about leadership if you can't clean your building. If you can't clean your office space, don't tell me that you want to lead me or you can provide leadership for me. Now basic thing Nandi for clean. Now the basic thing Nandi. But the kind of Freetown.tf. I see pictures from Freetown City Council sweeping the streets. Yes, that's very nice. But Madam Mayor, please, cutting tree, the grass where they grow inside. Then they spring outside the thing where they put around and safe. Just clean it under for someone. Not clean the grass inside there. just clean it under. Just clean the. I drive past Victoria Park and State Avenue and all that side. I see them don't clean that grass. Remember I've been showing that grass where my man see it been filmed that guy outside that guy go to it. I see them don't clean there. And one part of the fence. I see them put some babu wire. They put wire actually where they make person not go to it today. I hope I just visit them for bring down. They come right up as well. For but one all day by that road day. Bruh, me from where I sabi that all day. you know, where that old lady in that place, 30 days in that place. One old day by Victoria Park, that I don't know how they call. I think it's State Avenue, been that whole day for Kandong by Bank of Salon. The old, I don't know, we don't even have an idea how to fix that old day. Anytime they drive past here, and you must, that old day, then sometimes they not tired, then go put block there, put stone there. It's still there. It's still there. You know, I drive this weekend. Let me go where na Regent Road. Yeah, bra. How for come inside? I be on them put that in the park for load for go Lumley, Aberdeen. The man in park na they go. Then they listen me say, "I the blonde bra, una move let me pass." You know. Anyways, President Bill go there na Makeni tomorrow for the presidential town hall. You know, I've been on talk to the minister on that. Tomorrow we're going to look at the atmosphere, waiting for happen there tomorrow. But let's watch this video before we can talk. We can talk to Edmond Abu this morning first. Edmond Abu is the first person we talk to. I just don't confirm with him. But let's watch this video quickly.
The reason why I say today not to join or the talk for me, now because now directly when I elect me, and an obligation for once in a while, I say make myself can't talk for myself.
What is the current status of the medical emergency response for Kush?
We really for understand if this census where the president you don't plan whether how it get for do and where it get for be inclusive and credible.
We can say we deliver. From your perspective, 2 years into the big five, how we did?
Naina with Daddy, Naina His Excellency, wouldn't they call Father of Democracy? For may accept for sit down and take unfiltered questions from citizens, now the highest level of democratic participation in the world.
Well, welcome back. The presidential town hall tomorrow in Makeni. Hopefully, we get to talk to some of our colleagues for bring you some highlights of that. So they can go to the regions. They can talk to we colleagues them. We decided to talk to Edmond as well. You know, Edmond Abu has been calling for a reduction in the price of fuel because the price in the world markets don't go down. They don't call for a protest tomorrow, Black Monday, say if the price not go down. But we understand, say, a council, they meet today with oil marketing companies them. So, whilst we try to get Edmond, like we go to the regions, we try to talk to our colleagues them, na the regions, and hopefully we go bring Edmond into the calls them we they do. This and the Truth Morning Devotion. Somebody just one man just tell me say that all what they talk about don't turn symbol. Yeah, but I don't know. Why not able fix some of them things in the me don't say I remember that old lady don't say another place there. Oh. I was surprised. It don't say another drive past another place that side. I was surprised why I go what the pass I see and back he did it. You know, some of those things man. we dey go Kono this morning. Let's go to we colleague Yego and talk to him for get some update from Kono. Good morning, Koto. Good morning and welcome.
Of course, good morning, Lambrana, and good morning to people of Australia.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us this morning. Over the weekend, we get a very, very sad, some gory photos and videos from Kono. I know Kono has been busy this weekend. 2 funerals, a member of parliament and the former judge we died with Mberi. But also there was this story about a former bike rider we then discover in corpse. But waiting at the update from Kono, how far police don't go with that investigation there?
Yeah, of course, Lambrana, you're very correct. As Kono been very busy over the weekend, since Thursday up to yesterday. But the one way don't capture the headlines and we don't become the much talked about for now. Now the incident we happened Nimiama Chiefdom, where one pan the chiefdoms in Kono district and border with Tonkolili district. Nimiama na one pan the chiefdom way very popular for minerals, both diamond and gold. So it can attract different people around the country for come reside there. So on Saturday, according to the police media, the Motema Police Divisional Headquarters, when Thompson, Peter and Dapi, where we talked to them, that then get a distress call at about 2 p.m. Say then discover a dead body and a bike been there by the dead body. So then being rushed to the scene and then try for know exactly. So where a few bike riders then come around, they identify this disease, the lifeless person well done, as one Ali Kamara, where old 28 year, but them they popularly call a Mata, a bike rider. So this Kamara fellow being sustained some serious injuries around the neck, where then cut from the front of the neck, say coming to the back towards the left. It been very serious. And by this body, a blue motorcycle, HLX, where they identify saying on the bike where this rider where been there now lifeless, been the ride where an unregistered motorcycle been also there by him. And this rider say they say rather he come up from Matonko village, where now from the neighboring districts now they in there, but na Nimiama na Konoya in Kinkarai. And then found this body beside the stream where they between Betewama village and Dombadu village. Okay. So when they reach now the scene, according to the police, then see some blood stains, so then trace them blood stains there, and then say let them do a thorough search around. So during that search, then go discover skeletal remains of a human being.
Wow.
Where then the flesh all done are only the bones that you see as from the photos where are sent. See the skull, the rib, and then but then be able to identify the clothes where this person wear, the trousers, you can get yellow Lacoste where get some black lines and then blue jeans, and then say you can get black boxers according to the media and the photos and videos where we're able to gather from that incident. So then we connect these remains to one Joseph Koroma, who then say we don't go missing for several months, where a lot of people be alleged say you don't run away with people bike, you don't go. So then connect, they say because the exact dress where they on this remains, not been the dress where that person been put on the last day where then set EI panel. But we're not going to confirm because we are not experts until then do a forensic examination and know exactly if this person. But this person is be based in Yoromanja village, na Nimiama Chiefdom.
So also the body is still there in the custody of the police, right?
Yeah, well, the corpse of the one way then killed this weekend, according to police, when Ali Kamara, in then the Koidu Government Hospital mortuary. They await medical examination and for they are certain exactly what's the cause of the death.
Yeah, is this unusual? This something waking happen so people and lost and later then discovered in cops na kono?
Yeah, Lama, we don't get several reports of murder cases, and then also they can discover some dead bodies in a house. Like 3 months back, where one police officer them go and dead. Nine us where we don't did it for boku days. Now as a result of the smell, people then take notice. But na Nimiama, according to police, then say we say this is not the very first time for lead and get them kind of report here say then kill somebody there. But waiting don't put fear in the minds of people where don't grip the entire chiefdom. Now the skeletal remains of this other person where they don't go discover. So people say this is now a usual habit where naturally been done they happen unknowingly. Now only this one now don't come raise alarm where they don't discover say then kind of things have been done they happen. And Lamona, one thing very interesting, beside the skeletal remains of this person in there, it is closer to an oil mill, it is around gardens. So the question where a lot of people don't raise now that mortal man we don't pass away, don't there for 3 days, and then the smell can be very irritating. People don't they use that road, then they go under. So all this while they're able to detect say this now waiting, it don't happen another particular scenes there.
Okay.
You know?
There is another story where you've been they bring to your attention. Say then they stop illegal miners mining in a certain place. How far with that?
Well, that's not the neighboring chiefdom when Nimikoro, Kumaro, the side where the accident be happened last, where we report with them miners. So the chiefdom don't take a decision for stop all illicit mining. Say then they know they bring no dividend to the chiefdom at all. So then we don't give them deadline when at the 30th, with the deadline they expire tomorrow. Now a vacation notice that they all for vacate the place and left. But it's really disturbing where you go on that side, Lamrana. Hundreds, thousands, if not tens of thousands of Sierra Leoneans when they in the egg they living a day. Some man they go on the sand, some man they do different things, they forget a living. So when we talk to a few, then they talk to the chiefs them for let them rethink that particular decision, or else it go be very disturbing for the district, because the notable mining companies when are the Koidu Limited, the mayor, the sea rights, they all don't go into care and maintenance as we speak. So for
but the decision, is it about safety and security? Because I remember the last time we talked, there were people we them be say trapped there and die. Is it about safety and security?
Yeah. Well, according to the authorities, the children authorities, now that they not yield any benefits from them workers, and then meaning people that will not pay tax to the chiefdom, and then within the mining concession, then they do the illegal mines.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Yero. Thanks for bringing that information there to we. They can go Makeni before we go Falaba. Makeni, there is a story of a road situation. One bring Kamtona. They go Makeni quickly. Then they can talk to Frederick na Falaba. We're going to talk to a colleague again from Tongo about a road condition. Before we can talk to guests and continue for still. You still the time for talk to Edmond. As soon as we get Edmond on the phone, we'll talk to him this morning.
1961, them still not change the plan. Now all thing in we on. Now we forbid the change what we want to see. From 1961, with all the dreams and no plans. Now we understand. Say, now we forbid the change what we want to see.
Give we road for come true. Now we running out of time. Now they wait for 1, 2. Every other day they get plan B. Red and green promises when no they ever come true. Gay now we Tony wa mulala. Gigi now we pay my way mojala. Now we mini razonta let's say nasara. And with the youths and don't understand the matter.
I know you no good believe, say. So many good things there for we all. Do you understand not to you business? This time we the young got them for involved.
So make we count 1, 10. Get the buck could fuck and all the bad that's the end. So make we count 1, 10. Shouldn't say now we got the same.
We run out of time, so make up your mind.
Now we forbid change when we want to see.
Salona we all get we roll.
Now we forbid change when we want to see.
If we not let the flow.
So we can talk to Edmond quickly before we go to our colleagues and back. We get Edmond Abu on the phone now. Good morning, Edmond.
Good morning, Lamwana. Good morning, Fambulem.
So Edmond, there is this call where you make last week for the reduction of fuel, and that the call on government, the PRA, the Ministry of Trade and Oil Markets and Communism for review the price. Now we story in our front page. Now we lead story in our front page this morning. Civil society planned Black Tuesday protest over fuel, but we understand say then they get a meeting today, and you get any clue as to whether the price they come down before Tuesday tomorrow?
Then the boss you get for ask them.
No, I'm asking because you're talking, you can talk to them. Now you call for a protest. I'm asking if you get any information.
I'm not getting no information, Brana.
Okay.
Yeah, things are not a distraction. What do we know? Fuel for go down proportionately, or what Donald Trump call commensurately, both petrol and diesel 30. Lamgana for that you recall last year. Fuel canon at the world market. PRA no budge. The failed PRA no budge. All markets have then put them price on the car up to 22. PRA is in price day 27. Now the pledge, now pledge will love and loyalty to country. PRA, own price, the government your own price. People then put them price up to 22. PRA day 27. Now then and they want to do back. And we need a taker. Citizen need a taker. Not all CSO. Citizen they need a taker. Lamgan, as I talk to you now, for Freetown to go maybe 120 now 180. For Freetown to Makeni, maybe 100 now 160. From Makeni to Kono, maybe now 160. Any side one go na Freetown, bike don't go up, all thing don't go. It reflect on cost of living. People are not sensitive. This failed PRA, we put up on among failures, in fact, even insult. How you own government price for the 27? It didn't until when, remember, when we say finance minister go to statutory instruments, when excess duty be there 2, the increase on all petroleum product from 2 to 5. Now increase that price, we pull out from 25 to 28.5. So before the war, the pre-war period, the price, before Ali Khamenei then kill him on the 28th of February, when this new war starts this year between Iran and America, almost not be the price, the dollars are up. Excise duty. We MPs and did it. No work of parliament. No do nothing. Heaven no can for that. Down the book. They accept that. Now law. On the 28th, before the war starts, almost at the world market price, $70 per barrel. You know now internet don't make no money life for nobody. Everything in the internet. 70. Then at the pre-war period, the price go up. They go as up as $120 per barrel. Government subsidized tanks. They begin candle. We all don't know. They don't sign the peace deal. At least that do list day. Now make when Sidona is station, they talk
the peace deal is still fragile. We see
not a peace deal in the watch. Lamgana, not a peace deal. Now the figure in the watch. Now all market price. That region will not go forever get perfect peace. Now make when Sidona is station, they talk say they observe the war, not a war. When you ready for increase, I not observe war. So when you can down, when the fuel can down, put them down proportionately. Ghana don't put your own down. In fact, Guinea not ever put in price up. Guinea fuel na 12 Guinea franc, when equivalent to 24 million per salon money. Liberia na ya, Wakai, president was sensitive. They don't put an Adam Abaro just don't announce yesterday, say they can't put in price down proportionately. So everybody they put them down. You understand? Everybody don't put them down. In fact, Donald Trump installed the DOJ for investigating the oil companies. He said because the speed, if a kind of speed, is the president was sensitive. So what are we saying? The pre-war period is 28.5. Petrol and diesel 28.5. Now they be the as at 28. I'm gonna mark them figure. I want to family mark them figure very carefully. The one thing be the oil market price, the world market 70. I'm gonna go after this program. They show you the plat. Me I see refined plat. Hotel Minister of Trade. Hotel Balwane they see. Me I see. I show you. So now make me don't even post the plat, refined plat to the OMC them. I say una see una be they buy 1,000 metric ton. Sorry, 1 metric ton for $1,000 and more. Now it's suicide now. It is 600. It is 700. For ton and say una not get no choice. So I they see the plat. I they see not to that way all man they see that's $70. So now usa ide na ulamgana family. For me until we na mafulkale understand. It is within $72. So whether Iran and go far that Singapore vote to whether no go far now the figure now you watch. Forget about the war.
So how much do you expect if the minister be dinner I say then they actually review the price and we understand say then they get a meeting today. At what reduction you'd expect? Which who side we for expect the price for day if they're doing a reduction and according to the plat way update where you the giso?
They feel proportionally enough for the petrol and diesel, not for the anything above $30 leons or 29 leons. Now they for the proportionally. And besides, come to think about it, Lamana. Me I tell Siba, do you need for go all meeting? The price don't go there, don't pass 2 weeks. You don't understand this country. With the car all meeting, with the car put price, all learning for carry business. You just put the same speed and energy we put out. So now make the tell citizens say, this is not about APC. And Ramgana, the sad thing when they happen at salon, watch the space. You see any flag at the top of this? Now they go no say salon. We don't know at the bar. With politicians and not care. And because they not care, we they take with destiny and we hang. Both the opposition, both the ruling party, watch them. They don't care. Okay. Cost of living will go up. They pull weekly data and we are pulling from 60, can go to 100. They don't care. They don't talk about that. They go to parliament contempt right before face. So let citizens take me on this. It affects nobody. And at the one, when you black tomorrow, black gisting, black boxer, everything black. If you not uniform person, put you black on ribbon. If you not uniform person, you not in school going put let President Biosu with dissatisfaction. We're not happy.
So
everything don't go up.
How much do they expect the price with if then they review downwards at what's waiting for be the price?
I don't tell you this thing. They ask me to them. Don't make that change by you. I say na 30 millions buy no buy. And no one say proportionality also. If also reflect, if Balu have them pull their own price, then give it 30 today because now see they depend test power force, they depend the start, they vuvuzela 30. You know, I want to that they see formula on an afeko. They not put no price on the la announce give people government they can put president be a picture, then they all na fake until they put an on to 30 and then give it 31 when they accept. Okay. They do it last year. I tell you what they do. So Lamgana, the message na that. Not to just PIO with the all responsible for this. The next target now funded to way of means of transport because themselves now down them land the way they need to pay attention. They're not sensitive to reply to the people. When fear go up, when fear come down, if we reflect on transport price, if we reflect, Lamgana, if you not reflect, after we Black Tuesday, we upgrade the protest. Okay. They come with another. So that's I have to thank all the media. Lamgana, like you with your leave. Not thank every citizen. Not thank the Labour Congress. Myself not be Labour Congress man. I don't be Labour Congress. 95, 96. The leadership. I have to thank them. Bloggers, the media, including you yourself, will not let you cut down. No, not follow politician. This is not about APCS LPP. When you go for buy fuel, when you pay transport, they don't ask you if you know APCS LPP. You get for take this thing very not to Edmond Abu you do one for. Now for yourself. Edmond Abu like fear go to 100 years I bar. So now for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we they advise them, Balwa and the president being government, then they do the needful. Now left all of that distraction. Whether waiting president beyond this, what I go do in picking all that, they don't focus on the main issue. Let them put the price down to 30 lions or 29 lions for both petrol and diesel. They'll go back to the pre-war period. Like when Libya non duam, Adama Barrow, Ghana, all man non duam. Now they're all at the same time they buy fuel.
Okay. Thank you so much, Edmond. We go keep an eye on this story, but waiting for get clear now that you know they call anybody for gonna treat and protest, right? Just need for wear you black as part of the Black Tuesday.
And I'm saying the way you black tomorrow, Lamgana.
Edmond, answer. They ask you. So we just want to get that clear, right? You're not asking anyone to come out in the streets and protest, right?
No, why you black? I like you go overseas. I like you go Canada, you go America. Why you black for register? You protest to President Biose. Let's take us off serious. Okay. Now we also shame with politicians who for carry opposition politicians. They say they're not serious. Okay. The only party, the one who don't want to be president, they all shame on them. Because this is very serious and you got for them to livelihood. So tomorrow everybody for all black, no argue nobody, no vex nobody, nobody not protect the law in your hand. Just when you black, you go school, you go work, if you're not a banker, if you uniform, not to if that color uniform, just put your black ribbon. Put anything black, put black. Me for me I say go to man a black.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Edmond. Thank you. Thanks for speaking to us this morning, and thanks for what you're doing. Citizens' action, citizens' movement is very important in with democracy. That's and I think that space we are able, make we voice them known about things that we're concerned about, and you've been very consistent about the things that we're concerned about when the bread and butter. Whoever vent them and get you now, we'll talk about the bread and butter as well. It's very, very important. But thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. That Edmond Abu of Native Consortium, and don't call for a black teacher. See the man it treat him. He say myself for very black too. But myself affected. Myself one lay fuel price go down because I pay for fuel, man. I really want it go down. Hopefully, if it doesn't go down tomorrow, they join the civil protest. We're part of it. We'll call government for take action. Or they can go Kenema. We get two more colleagues for talk to. Kenema and Falaba. And then we open up the phone line. Or they take few calls. Before we talk to our guests this morning, I don't see a lot of comment there when they ask what you think. It's actually on the 27th of June actually mark 3 years since Mohamed Kone been pronounced President Bio as the winner for the June 2023 election. We've been contest against other presidential candidates, and the main contender have been Dr. Samora Kamara of the APC. So, also, what do you think about the Big Five changes, the implementation? What do you think about them? We don't get plenty comments them. We'll find them for read them comments and they. We go Kenema now. Also, we get to a colleague on the phone. Good morning. Tongo na place. I don't know when last I go Tongo. It's been. I remember the time I passed Tongo. I think I was coming from Kono. Was it Kono or so? Yeah, but it's been long. It's been long while I go to that place. But let's talk to Ansumana Koma quickly. Good morning, Ansumana.
Yeah. Good morning, Lamarana. Good morning, listeners across Radio Line.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Let's show the road presently. What's in the concern with the road in that part of the country?
Yeah, the road issue now this part of the country now a very big challenge to the people them now this part of the country. Presently, as I talk to you, it's not really easy for we na Tongo axis. For the past 3 weeks now, we not even get fear because the tanker where they count fear, the road not good at all. The other time where the tanker be the count fear, the tanker not able for campus at all. So presently, we not get fear at the moment inside Tongo field, and Tongo now a very big town, as well as food commodities. And you remember say right now, rest na Tongo na 750, and all the rest and they above that price there as well. Remember, even this grafting water wey we can drink na Kenema they can pull out for cancer and give you not touching the upper bond. So a very very much challenging right now na Tongo field.
Okay. So the are there efforts for the city road during this rains? Are there efforts for you know, if not for patch the roads or do something they grade them so it will be easy for people and for able to travel to that part there?
We be done to get updates from former honorable member of parliament and even the current honorable winner. Honorable Rugiatu Mustafa and former honorable member of parliament, when Honorable Francis Amar Konowa, then don't they come on air, they talk about this road system that it did this road, na road way, then don't they approve. But the main issue here is that people they think out and say now they don't approve this road. This road in Mekwan go able happen this rainy season because this now rainy season and people they think and say rainy season is not easy for me they able make road. So waiting them being say they say then get for count machines then for able maintenance the road so that cut off no go there now the road at all. But up to now, remember say June done. We they go inside July now, we don't see nothing like that one. And people that they call over the radio, they cry concerning this road here because we all know we were there at this part of the country when July can reach August. Road can get cut off. Even for able get rest here, pass na Okada Monday they go by rest for we inside Kenema and Kawita na Tongo. So now this all make people them be they cry, they know one for waiting be happen the other years and for may happen this year. And people they cry to government that may government come to the aid of the people then for let they able maintenance this road here for let this road here not get a cut off.
So almost for fuel, almost for a liter of fuel na Tongo.
Here presently as I they talk to you, diesel not even there na Tongo because yesterday diesel crisis be there na Tongo. Presently for let you able see diesel for buy one liter Jebu na 50 million. The petrol now in available petrol na 40 million Jebu price.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much. Hopefully, SLRA, the authorities, they listen and then they watch, go see if there are ways how they can come to the aid of the people. Na Tongo, I think Tongo now.
Yeah.
Mining
Yes.
companies and they operate na that part there, right?
Yes, Lamrana, mining company, the days of the mining company where they be they operate now this part of the country, then be they really come towards the aid of the people then for the maintenance the road. But since the company be done the broke down in other way, now that make we they facing some of them challenges and as I they talk to owner, the people of Lower Bambara Chiefdom, Tongo Field, they go through a lot in terms of the hands of the Sarah Diamond Limited, as a lot of workers and they are from where this company don't follow up, it don't pass 13 or 15 months where they're not even able for receive their salary there. It's not really easy. Life not really easy for some of them with brothers and we be done the work now the Sarah Diamond Limited. Plenty don't even come here, plenty don't go do gold mining because life not easy. Na Tongo. You see the company and I be whole year. And this company not in full operation now. So then they don't make the Tongo really empty.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. We'll keep an eye on that and hopefully the authorities then go listen, go come and see how they go help with the road because you know it's important that we not forget una safe in that part there. And thank you so much for always linking the program for people in another part there for able to listen and know what's in the happen, the issues that would discuss now. Thank you so much from Tongo. They can go Falaba. We get same concern about roads. They can join with colleague na Falaba My man. Today I not get me cow weight, I not get me goat weight. So we no agree say low pull and from cow, low bring and come to goat business. So they can talk to Frederick this morning as we get Frederick on the line now. Good morning, Frederick.
Good morning, Mr. Ba, and good morning, Truth Media family.
But how far the goods now?
But the road still the one away, Mr. Ba.
But okay. But how is it going? How far back Koinadugu? I know it's the rains and all of it. Same road problem. You send me some videos and photos of road.
Well, this second term of President na office, it don't grace Boku worried na the people heart na Falaba district, because Falaba district massively vote for President Tio, where they even get a district council chairman na Falaba district, and the honorables there they maintain their seat when are two honorables for Falaba. One thing we don't be as a concern to the people in Falaba district na the road, because they don't say now most of the promises then way the SFP government they make to them, none of them they not fulfill them. Especially this in terms of this road, like from Mongols to Kono, then bridges then way na the displaced road, na the road, na the trunky road when a government road from Mongol to Kono. From where this gaining season don't just start so now. Then side and then Motogano they go there because of them bridges then where they don't collapse. And most of them bridges then where they see so. Now colonial bridges then where then be done make a long time ago. Time they not begin to collapse. Now where they can't enter inside July so, and you look at Falaba district, then don't build medical store now. But if you build medical store, but the road not fine, how medicine go come inside the district? Up to now, na Kabbalah, na then they keep Falaba district medicine there, na Kabbalah government hospital. Like where gaining season don't reach soon, Mr. Ba. Then PhDs then wait and they inside Falaba district up to 42 PhDs then na then they na the district, and most of them then they found at the extreme end. Where gaining season don't reach to cut off here for this. People they not get for get drugs then na then PhDs then, and now only them nurses then go come in now. If government drugs don't do, then go buy their own personal small drugs there, then sell and give people there. So this don't be a burning issue Falaba district. Like Konedugu, the maintaining Kabbalah road, government don't abandon down there. So they then start the work, then say then they can't grade down for let them do some maintenance. But then start then don't let them. And again season don't start. So we see last year, we see where again season be there, where fuel tankers then they now road up to them 2 days, 3 days. So if government don't abandon that main road, and the main road they serve 2 districts. So people then they not feel happy where this government come and then second term sooner and then don't make huge amount of promises, especially in Falaba district where people then massively vote for them, but then promises then where they make it not reflective na the district.
Okay, but another get fuel problem, right? Or be the road in bad one they affect the supply of fuel as well. Just like we get update from Tongo.
I've done the report on our Truth Media platform that the main district headquarters for Falaba when Amungo they not get fuel station. From where they separate Falaba district from Konedugu, all the fuel the way then they come na by liter then they sell them. Even diesel na by liter. Then Jebu sellers then na liter then they pin on top diesel, na liter then they pin on top fuel. And the 1 liter fuel na Mongoton, which are at the present with the district headquarters on now 40 million. Na 40 million then they sell them. Then if you go now, some chiefdoms there, like Krubola, Mansadu, they buy like them 45 million for 1 liter. Diesel na 60 million for 1 liter. So this all done the raise concern. Like this rainy season, most of the local commodities then where people then would need na Falaba district, it go up. Whether fuel come down, then local commodities they all they go up. If you look at a bundle, one bundle thing right now, then they sell on Mongo Naya up to 1,400,000. A bag of cement, then they sell on 360 million. A bag of cement. So whether fuel go down, fuel not go down, this rainy season, the people then are Falaba district, then they continue for suffer. And the president, the government, not they listen to them. Even the highway where they say then they grade for campaign among us, the work is slow. They know in fact, some day they cancel where they pass, they know there's no work to continue. They go pass them 1 month, 2 months.
Frederick, the district council or the other authorities, they say anything about whether there are ongoing efforts, maybe for provide solution to especially this road situation and the field what we talk about? Because Falaba get district council, right?
Yeah, Falaba, we get district council. The chairman don't they make some effort for go out, seek funding, seek local materials, like this type of the way possible. The chairman immobilize people for let them do massive cleaning within the township, and then they encourage people like where then now then road then. For next then go down like they feed the road then, where they leave from Mongo to Kabbalah. But the trunky road, what would they talk about? Now government supposed to make day. And now most of them bridges they don't collapse. Like them be these trucks the way then they can't market. They're not the pass now they feed the road this rainy season. Now the government road now they pass. And if them bridges there don't collapse, they're not able for come inside. So most of the transportations that we do now Falaba is in a bike. The district council chairman don't make a lot of effort. Even the civic day where them can host now, the ministers where them can, they make same promises for say, then they make the road from Kabbalah onto Mongo. But after we then return, it's like say the contractor then tell them say let them slow the work. Then they can do better again.
Well, thank you so much, Frederick. We will keep an eye on that, and hopefully the authorities and they listen. I actually do extend an invite to the head of SLRA, for get a conversation. Hopefully, we understand some of the roads them within the walking, within the ongoing project them, and within they don't complete as well. Hopefully, we'll get an eye someday, so we'll get this conversation. But thank you so much. Hopefully, Thank you, Frederick. That is my colleague Frederick Bilal from Falaba. Been to talk to you about the road condition. The rains are here, and so we colleagues and give you update about the road. We can go McKinney now. So we get some stories about illegal mining. We go on some community and. We can talk to we colleague from McKinney and get some updates. After that, we open up the phone line. I really want we get a conversation with people somehow. Then we go join with guests them this morning. Na the program. So continue to stay with we. We take let's take a quick commercial break while so the time forget we colleague from McKinney. If we not get time, then we'll open up the phone line.
Are you tired of waiting in long lines at the bank? Say hello to Omnilite, your ultimate banking solution from EcoBank. With Omnilite, managing your finances has never been easier. Here's why. Omnilite allows you to enjoy easy access to your account information across multiple countries. Monitor your accounts in real time from the comfort of your home or office. Rest assured with Omnilite, all your online transactions are guaranteed secure. Do you need to transfer funds? No problem. Whether it's domestic or international, Omnilight has got you covered. Make multiple payments effortlessly with our convenient multiple transfer service. And paying bills is a breeze with Quick Bill Pay. Plus, schedule future payments hassle-free with standing order. Want a checkbook? Just request it on Omnilight and it will be delivered to your doorstep within 10 working days. Experience the convenience and efficiency of Omnilight today. Visit us online or at your nearest EcoBank branch to learn more. A better way, a better Africa.
When starting your day, getting fit is the first step. When the hustle starts, nothing should stall you. When it's time to plan your future, saving should be easy. When you're ready to expand, no room for excuses. When your child needs relief, waiting isn't an option. And if it's you asking, no isn't an answer. Because for us, when it comes to banking, it's all about you.
Across Sierra Leone, more people are asking the same question. Why buy fuel anywhere else when Cornex gives you more? Professionally trained attendants who knows service matters. Conex Fuel, a litre is a litre every single time. And when it's time to pay, easy. Pay with mobile money, Visa or MasterCard or the Cornex Fuel card. Clean restrooms, welcoming spaces, every station, every time. Clean fuel, clean spaces, clear value. That's why Sierra Leone fuels with Cornex. Cornex retail outlets, always clean, always professional, always for you. Fuel smart. Get your Cornex Fuel card today.
Proudly Sierra Leonean, proudly progressive.
Have you heard of J-Man Group of Companies? Building businesses, creating opportunities, and driving national growth. J-Man, building the nation. Excellence and service in every step.
Fueling the economy and powering the future with J-Man Petroleum.
Protecting lives, businesses, and investments with J-Man Insurance.
High quality tires and motor spare parts from J-Man Motors.
Guaranteed safety and protection with J-Man Security. J-Man, together we rise, empowering people, changing lives.
As an indigenous company, creating jobs, supporting communities, and contributing to economic development.
Innovation, integrity, excellence, service.
J-Man Group of Companies, proudly Sierra Leonean.
Proudly building the future.
J-Man Group of Companies, your trusted partner for progress.
For more information, contact us at 2 Adelaide Street, Freetown, or call 090-580-001.
In life's most difficult moment, you only deserve that key partner that shares your compassion. Be there for all that is necessary, providing dignity and respect. The Freetown Funeral Services is that trusted partner. At Freetown Funeral Services, we provide professional and dignified funeral support. From mortuary care, casket choice, hearse hire, to chapel facility, booklet design and printing, floral arrangements, and more. Allow Freetown Funeral Services stand with you when it matters most. At Freetown Funeral Services, we are committed to helping families honor and celebrate cherished family members. Call us now on 080 or 072 667722 or email freetownfuneralservices@gmail.com, or better still, visit us at Crossroad Ascension Town Cemetery. Freetown Funeral Services, compassion in every moment, care in every detail.
This is Yvonne Akisoyer, Mayor of Freetown, and I come for tell the residents of Freetown, Freetonians, dirty must go. So waiting will do about that? We will not pass that new bylaw. We mean say everybody for register with the approved service provider. If you don't know you own, then you for dial 8244 or go to the FCC website for find out. For call them, let them come and register you. Payment will be done using an app, online payment, cash business not a day again. If you want a bin or a bag, you will able to get them from your service provider, where they all now don't customize and make them standard. But if you want to use what you get, then they said, all right, we want let everybody member say, this na law. And because na law, FCC don't sign MOU with the Sierra Leone police. Now then serve the EPRI for enforce. Not give you dirty to then push for them with the ala clean salon. Freetonians, let everybody register with an FCC approved waste service provider. Let we work together for ensure say dirty must go.
Orange Maxis gets flexible data and voice plans them we go fit you lifestyle. Try the Colat Mini for just 70 leon and get 2.5 Mbps speed for 7 days. You can need data anytime. Your bundle they give you fast internet anytime you day. For you can prefer customized plan. Your own bundle they make you select the exact data and voice package where you need. Find the best data and voice option now on Maxit. Download the app and stay connected.
Orange. Cheese. Famous.
Hotel Commercial Bank go acquire UTB. Yes, the bank where we all know as UTB go now get the name Hotel Commercial Bank. Then they on transition. When mean say you don't need for worry about anything. Hotel Commercial Bank wants to make all customers who been there with UTB know say all deposits on the money safe. And the same people then will be the work na UTB. Now the same people then you go meet at the bank where you go for the transaction. And the bank now still Salon Bank because not a foreign bank acquire. And the Bank of Salon they be for make sure say the transition go find one for all man. Yes, all deposits on the money safe. And the bank still strong. Same face, same people, same Salon Bank. Alsi Bank, the bank of choice.
Welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion and the broadcast live from the studios now in Kota Freetown. We can take calls in this morning. Like I said earlier, I really want to get some interactive session, but we get some ground rules them for follow. Where we all for agree on as a people if we participate in this program. So we don't move from complaint to citizens' voice. We want to give voice to people. So it's 3 years already since we ECSL, the former commissioner Mohamed Kone Biena declare President Bio as president of this country for his second term. And we act this morning with the big 5 game changers. What do you think say, how much you think say the government don't deliver? You can call 078-193-193 or 239, now we short code, but you can call 078-193-193. Just your name, also you call from, and what do you think? Respectfully, as a citizen, you can contribute to the program this morning. You can either call we via WhatsApp or you call we direct call. I'm sure most people in the diaspora go they ask how could they contribute. If you didn't have the diaspora, you can save this number 078-193-193. Now the number then they plus 232. You can save them. You can able call we via WhatsApp or you can call we direct call 078-193-193. There are a lot of comments on the Facebook page. I've been promised for read some of them. As people have been I've been asked people for drop comments them on waiting and think about this question who they ask. Whoever put up that question in our Facebook page as well for go ahead with the conversation. Let's take some okay the number then if you follow in our Facebook, the number they on we Facebook page. You can see and there. But we get a lot of comments. I've been I've been seeing some this morning. Let's see if I can read some of them. Some of them comments and there, and on waiting people and think about the government in 3 years and waiting then think. Yes, I think I need to go from this morning. This person, we should indeed, the government has played their own part in implementing the Big Five agendas, but there is more to be done, and we look forward to more implementation. We'll take a very first call. Hello, good morning. Your name and who the call from?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and who the call from, please?
I call from Tongo Field, Lower Bamba Chiefdom.
What's your name?
I name Vandi Musa.
Yes, Vandi. It's 3 years since President Bio come into his second term. What you think about the Big Five game changers?
Of course, what we talk about for in second time, really the price issue at this country not easy. Price commodity are the problem, and even to this part of the chiefdom here, when I saw the Tongo, the whole system, it really poor to we. We really appeal to President Bio, let's focus with this road, let able do one before in time they done.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for calling from Tongo. Get this message, you say, from Aruna Kone. He say, Mr. Ba, to be honest enough, the proposed government manifesto or the Big Five game changers are yet to even reach 30%. Those put in charge are not doing proper monitoring. Imagine the issue of feed saloon is not visible through the length and breadth of the nation. Yes, another comment say, government needs to prioritize cost of living, even though it's not part of the Big Five changes, but it's what will make people believe that the government is doing more. Another message say, indeed, 3 years ago, we all danced with hope and thinking things will get better. We are still hopeful, but still crying for the basic. We get another call. Good morning, your name and the call from, please.
Good morning. Richard, the call from Bumbuna.
From Usai, England?
Bumbuna.
Bumbuna, okay, Richard. How is Bumbuna, man?
Bumbuna, we thank God, but we get people already discovery now, and this part of the country. Like
Okay,
the road network now one, then the network system now Bumbuna is very, very poor. We call
Network,
them
you mean
Orange.
mobile network?
Yeah, mobile network.
Okay. But how the road? There is the road from Maboka, right? That road they know.
Yeah, from Maboka
Mhm.
to Bumbuna.
Yeah,
the
that
road
road they
is
know.
bad, it's very, very bad. And if we call for people who don't know about Bumbuna, where they listen to the program right now, Bumbuna now one of the places where we have the income where the country have open, the common. And we have big mining company now where they mine but the road network and the road, this most kind of the part of that road, every truck in the park, and a very important road from Maboka to Benduku, a very important road. But I don't know, government not the effort at least for you to be making way for you. It will be very bad. Now transportation from Bumbuna to Maboka now 150,000. If they come out Bumbuna for Goma training, now 150,000 people on the street from bike. Because you know easily even get motorcar who is large transport to go. Now only bike people in the use now. And fuel prices up. So you see.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully the authorities and they listen. And thanks for speaking to us this morning. 0782193, we get sent there. We can't talk to them. We get Honorable Elijah Alpha Khan, where they are already. We get Melvin Tijan Mansari. We expect for get Dr. Silva as well. But we get with two of we guests them where they are already. We can't join them pretty soon. for go on with we conversation this morning. But you can call. We'll take few more calls. 078193193. You can call and tell me what you think about the big five changes 3 years into the second term of President Bio and the promises in the big five changes. What do you think say the government do achieve so far, and what do you expect as a Sierra Leonean as well? Yes, whilst we get another call. Hello, caller, your name and sorry the call from, please. Can you speak a little bit louder? Okay, with that call they don't drop. Looks like we get a little bit of network issue with some of the calls them. I understand some of the calls them from the diaspora they drop now, especially in our WhatsApp. But you can still continue for try 078193193. We get another call. Good morning, name and sorry the call from.
Good morning, Namana. Mina Mohammed. I call from Freetown.
Yes, Mohammed. In 3 years into the second term of President Bio, how much you think say in government don't deliver with the big five game changers them we've been in a manifesto for in second term?
Honestly, much is desired. If there's any change, the partner me to it. Even the one that winner the soldiers already in charge for implement, they no see most of the programs in are fake. In the sense, they impact the normal man people. Take for instance the number one agriculture. You know, they would not back up with the blame them, then they come, they put money for the panel program there where they mostly the impacts really to we the honorary people and then they meet we and then they consult we and then they talk to government, then the impact is because the big motka then latest motka where they produce and they produce they get at the end of the day we the honorary people and they get that impact there. You know, honestly we let sometimes the criticism democracy don't feel really seriously. Okay. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for that call. We'll take two more calls. Then they can join. We guess them this morning. 078193193, and now the number we can call. And I just watch. I think we get another call. Good morning. Name and sorry the call from.
Good morning. My name is Alaji. I call from Waterloo.
Yes, Alaji. What do you think about the 3 years of President Bio and the implementation of the big five game changers when have been in manifesto promises?
First of all, President Bio have good intention when come second term. But the major issue we need for do more, and majority of important system you know fulfill. Then the other thing would affect with this country as Sierra Leoneans is the hypocrisy of the one that we surround President Bio. And where the lie, they really didn't see where people in the suffer in this country. Whilst when they see it on the media, and they pretend as if everything is okay. The area of, like especially Alpha Khan, there are times when she don't only watch and tell the truth, and if they advise President Bio based on things them way in need for do more. But there are times we can feel disappointed. Some of we can watch online, then listen to radios, follow news. We feel disappointed by the government, the ruling government. Okay. Serious in the end. We need to do more.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We'll take one more call, and then we can join with guests them. I get the Sierra Leone development scorecard where IG have been pulled out. I get the color code them. We get another caller. Good morning, name and sorry the call from, please.
Good morning, Lamana.
Yes, good morning, name and sorry the call from.
Good morning, Lamana. Me the call from Bo Inakuka.
Okay, Mr. Coca, what do you think about the 3 years of President Bio and the implementation of the big five game changers in manifesto for his second term in 3 years?
Yes, my brother. There are some stripes. You know, this country, no president, no, they come with the aim of just losing, but they come with the aim to make it succeed. But there are times the people you bring on board for men able for help you for making you able to actualize the things and where you plan. Some can drag fruit too much. You know, this morning I even really talk on then foundational line and stuff. Me a part of unfortunately being a part of but the system before now the school especially the brother it's not easy. For example, like they want to make them develop the curriculum, that old form of teaching, made them really able for left arm and able to adopt this. When UNICEF and other institutions they don't they spend money, then they spend money for now so much. But yet when you go now then interiors some of the people that way they did at the school, most of them are they're not there on pin codes. So even when this system they take them from where they can't train them, spend so much money per then can't teach them they go just go now school, maybe for just 1 or 2 terms, then they left. They look for another area where we'll be able to help them more with greener pasture. Between here, you some of who they work now, then it's then until and then they even apart from the school area, but yet it will meet hospital where government they really try to make it capacity that hospital. For example, properly not go now then kind hospital and they where he reach the one where they go to and they will return it back. Then go get money for them fill forms them as if they are children now then kind area then they give them thing there. Which the fact of is not a president they do this. Now we same one as Sierra Leone. Now we they do them. But yet Sierra Leone if you want to make it go before, near you too. Like how they sing the national anthem or the national pledge. I pledge my love and loyalty to my country Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully. If we serve this country faithfully, any president will come, we will join us for make we make this country a better one for you.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. We're squeezing one last call. We're squeezing one last call. 078193193. I've been talking about the scorecard just so you can watch them. The Sierra Leone Development Scorecard we IGR do. You go see watch on the screen. They show the color code. It's part of the big 5 changes. They think so. We president being promised and manifesto. So 5% targets we the government will achieve. We get a call. Good morning, name and who side the call from?
Good morning, Mr. Brown. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Your name and who side the call from, please?
And I'm inside the jacket. The call from Freetown.
We know they get you clearly, please.
I'm inside the jacket. The call from Freetown.
Yes, sir. Okay, so they talk about the big 5 game changers and the 3 years of President Bio. What are you thoughts on them as a citizen, and what do you think say don't be the progress or the challenges, if any?
Well, and as of me, personally, on the area of the big 5. When you look at each one, and especially on the sector of the feed salon, when you look at feed salon, still the reflection of the country because government still they pour money on the rise for the police and other institutions the way the government they give rise to. So when you look at the education system, again, people are still afraid on the system in terms of pay code, salary, in terms of transparency and the teaching, the quality and the teaching and the schools. And when you look at the justice side, people still cry down. For me, each sector we look at on the big 5, where government been the talk of, for me, I don't see any move. I don't see any move where it takes place. Everything just maintained according to That's how they meet them. So as me personally, I not say anything way more. Maybe things maintain according to them meet them, but say changes take place. For me personally, I not feel the change and the change will take place.
Okay.
So now that's what I mean. Sure. Thank you.
But thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for speaking to us. We end the call say, and now we can't talk to we guests in this morning. But thanks everyone. I've been talk about the development scorecard. You will see them now. We screen now. We say 5% target we don't achieve. Significant progress 26% target. Minimal progress 36 and 21% target where there is no progress. We can talk to guest them, Alhaji Alpha Khan, Honorable Alhaji Alpha Khan in our studio now, and my friend and colleague Melvin Tijan Mansare. We expect Dr. Silva from the University of Salon for also join we na the conversation this morning. This whole week we get for fan way for to get this conversation and get citizens and voice them on some of the issues there. But we'll take a quick break whilst they can join we guest them this morning. Continue for stay with me.
The National Protected Area Authority (NPAA), when at the office where government set up for look after protected area them na the country, they want all man where they buy land, build house, cut stick, burn charcoal, mine, cut mangrove, na the wetland.
Up the hill them
for tapa 110 because the law go bet you tranga one where you go pay boku money or go jail, and self you go pay the money and same way so you go the jail. So no say they no want you na for the tomorrow bambai. So if you see person they do them bad thing there na the wetland or protected area na the country, na for report them na the National Protected Area Office where they near you. So if we see caterpillar or motorcar them where they go back filling the wetlands them, we go seize them and the law go bet you tranga one. So protect the environment for protect yourself.
This message comes to you from the National Protected Area Authority (NPAA).
In the heart of Sierra Leone's dynamic rhythm, Rocal Commercial Bank is your beat to a brighter financial future. We're not just a bank, but we're your financial partner committed to your success. We've got the financial tools you need to rise higher. Our team is here to serve you with speed and a smile because your time matters to us. So, are you ready to unlock financial prosperity? Highlighting key banking services such as Keke loans, Combra account, fixed deposits, SME loans, internet and corporate banking, from savings that grow your dreams to loans that fuel your ambitions. Demonstrating fast and friendly customer service. Showcasing cutting-edge banking technology and ATMs. Access your money anytime, anywhere with our state-of-the-art technology and a network of ATMs. Our Rocal SimCopper app puts banking in your hands, where you can pay for EDSA, AfriMoney, Orange Money, and pay bills including school fees and make transfers to other bank accounts. Remember, you can also experience Rocal e-banking today. Then join us now. Visit any of our branches or explore our website. Rokel Commercial Bank, your bank of choice.
Rokel Commercial Bank ni Tuesday ya banki na mbemo kwa wa yitu na Rokel Commercial Bank amate mali ne agboge makini munabusia Tuesday ke gboge amate na sakini te yitu tema robon be ya batiman be ya kokobwami o be ya kokolobu te salo banki ni alo be basi kenye kana odoika ai banki je ya so banko salo lo yitu ma pampam kowe mama kokobwami o kopolomi chegi mo panda o munabusia mango Mugaya Usia Banki ya Kwe, Rokel Commercial Bank, Mulima Banki.
From 1961, them still not change the plan. Now all thing now we are. Now we forbid the change what we want to see. From 1961, with all the dreams and no plans. Now we understand. Now we forbid the change.
Give we road for come true. Now we running out of time, now they wait for 1, 2. Every other day they get plan B. Red and green promises when no they ever come true. Gay now we Tony wa mulala. Gigi now we pay my way mojala. Now we mini razon talent and asada. And with the youths and don't understand the matter.
I know you no good believe say so many good things there for we all. Do you know say no to your business? This time we the younger them for involved.
So make we count 1, 10. Get the buck talk and all the bad outs again. So make we count 1, 10. Shouldn't say now we God don't send.
We run out of time, so make up your mind.
Now we forbid change when we want see.
Salona we all get we roll.
Now we forbid change when we want see.
If we not let the flow, the waiting they go.
Now we forbid change when we want see.
Salona we all get we roll.
Now we forbid change when we want see.
Oh wow, if you know how in the pain. Say somehow, all it says has been the same. I feel my be no focus on the truth. This on the depth of the answer for you. Body move tongue, this that time we do the right thing. Cause everything they up to you.
Let we left for first we serve. For Monday we know the feds for we serve.
Saturday, Sunday we feds for we serve.
If we only plan now for one go neighbor host for trust. Now we get for pay the debts for we serve. We boku minerals and we for better where we sell them. Now we for building road, now we for make sure we not well am. Grab what you compy make you tell them. If we want forget we freedom. Now me and you go get for B Mandela.
Running out of time. Roots, that my new song we Roots put together and really talk about we're running out of time and there are things we need for do right. We all get we all role and part for play for make this country a better place. Song done by Drizzy Incredible JJ Boy April Aminish. And produced by Danny Beats. And we get for the player now, very good song. The challenge we all say we all get a role for play now for make the change we want for see. Nobody else know do one for we. And I'm so happy that this song deliberately then use the young people and for singer, and we all for play a part. So they can continue the conversation this morning on the 3 years of the second term of President Bio. On June 27th, 2023, Mohamed Kennewi Kone, the Chief Electoral Commissioner, then been announced President Bio as the winner of the elections. And President Bio, since then, been campaigning on the Big 5 game changers. We don't talk about now this program, and we can get the continue the conversation this morning. As I've been telling you, if you the IGR been pull out Sierra Leone Development Scorecard rating, we say government able to achieve 5% of the target under the big 5 game changers. They don't make significant progress with 26 targets and minimal progress, 36% of 36 targets, and no progress with 21 targets, 21%, and they not been get data for about 12 of the other things same way them be assessed. We can't talk about that. We get Alhaji Alpha Kanu Honorable this morning. Good morning, Alhaji, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Lambrana. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, me people. Them. How do I do?
Thanks for joining us this morning. We also get in the studio Melvin Tijan Mansare, my good friend and colleague. Man looks more Nigerian now from way come on Nigeria. I like the cap. I guess you can even give me one.
I'll find a gift, one of the gifts.
Yes, you should. But Melvin, we don't get comment on our Facebook page this morning. We'll open phone line, people and don't call, some mixed reactions. But for my own assessment and analysis as a journalist and social commentator, what do you think about the 3 years of President Bill and the implementation of the big 5 game changers?
Well, I think the president don't keep some of his promises, but unfortunately not able to keep some other promises. And for me, I think the dilemma there is if you're not able to keep your promise 8 years out of 10 years, what are the assurances that you go able to keep the remaining promises in the remaining 2 years or in the remaining years? So I think we are on that trajectory of uncertainty whether President Bill in particularly manifesto promises be there in 20, because we're talking about the 2018 and 2023 manifestos, whether it will be able to keep some of the promises them we make to the people of Sierra Leone. So
in IGR, the survey, the development scorecard, I don't give the data them. I could just read some of them. On youth development, so the reduction of proliferation and abuse of drugs by 2030 that have been promised with the mining and natural resources and environmental rehabilitation in 5 mine sites by 2038. By 2030, increase domestic mining revenue from 6% in 2022 to 10% in 2030. Public service reform, women empowerment and gender mainstreaming, trade and industrial development, social welfare and social protection, security. By 2030, the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces will be more modernized and robust. By 2030, the national crime rate will have reduced by 25% of caseload. Information and communication technology, establish a smart city in Bo district by 2028. Economic and public financial management, by 2028, a transformational development fund, sovereign wealth fund, will be fully established for managing natural resources revenues. Environmental crime, climate change, foreign affairs, education. By 2030, all relevant curricula reflecting technical skills and vocational training in high demand will be developed. Peace and national cohesion, political parties, progress towards democratic practices, peace, tolerance, sustainable development, and national cohesion. The big 5 changes are then scatter so somehow with some of the promises them we did. Also, you think say the government has done well, then give 21% of the progress we don't make, and also you think say challenges and don't happen.
Well, let's begin with the latter, which is national cohesion. I think yes, despite the establishment of the National Peace Commission, we still have a lot of work to do. Looking at the disagreements over, be it implementation of the tripartite agreement or over certain provisions when it comes to the constitutional review process, looking at the attitude of the opposition. Well, some schools of thought are saying, well, it has been constructive. Others have been saying it has been obstructive. When it comes to the sovereign wealth fund, if you look at IMF figures, they are telling you that what is going out as maybe tax waivers or incentive is huge compared to what is coming in. I think the government gets lots of work to do. A smart city in Bo, where we wait for see when will that be.
They don't turn salt for them actually. A smart city in Bo. I see Fele City and Orange and the other partners, the Ministry of Communication don't turn sword for Dandy. Then do I think some months ago.
Yeah, but in the same way, this government been turned sword for the Lunge Bridge, make people and dance na put local wear polo.
President say say been promised Lunge Bridge. You say na bonus.
I think say the president forget his manifesto. If you allow me, I will remind that the president forget maybe something that person be right and done, maybe not being reviewer, but he did promise that in 2018 in two different occasions in a manifesto, the SBP manifesto.
Okay.
So for me, it's not about the optics or aesthetics; it's about the realities. And yes, the president, from in words and some of in action, seem to be determined for help Sierra Leone be a better place. But from in very words again, it's a democracy not go allow and for let do all what you want to do. Although not being give the right context, we know we get the right context as to what it be mean. But it clearly shows that again, this is the president who said he don't do all what you do na bonia idigi in 2028. But when you look at the very survey from IGR and other schools of thought, it was not a mission accomplished. So I think, yes, it's not about what the president is saying, but the actuality on the ground. It's not about the promises, but the implementation. And I think that's why we're here. And there's a competent voice also to speak for him and his government.
Exactly. So let me talk to Alhaji Alpha Kano, the presidential spokesman. Alhaji Alpha Kano, I just read out the IGR, development scorecard rating. We say government able to achieve 5% of its target from the big 5 game changers. It don't make significant progress with 26 of the target them. Minimal progress with 36 of the target them. And 21% targets, there is no progress. They don't get data for 12. And some of the things them way don't make progress, pan a reduction in the import value of rice, poultry, onions, and flour, where it don't make progress on. Land cultivation of rice, obtain rice, self-sufficiency, now some of the progress and then the way to make. But as part of as the presidential spokesman and somebody from government itself, they evaluate what in president they able do in the past 3 years and waiting at the challenges and waiting at the opportunities so far.
Thank you very much. Good morning again, my people. Them. Glad if I can talk to you again about how and waiting the government and the president they do for meet up with waiting Ibn Giwi as a manifesto promise. The manifesto promise in 2023 to 2028, agree 5 game changers. And these 5 game changers now a culmination of all the things the way it feels say able to do in each sector. The first one, the feed salon, we're in agriculture. And now we realize say agriculture alone doesn't go on its own. Agriculture also needs infrastructure. Agriculture also needs feeder roads. Agriculture needs bridges for connect communities to the market and to the people that we need that. So we have seen great progress in that. In terms of that, the president this year, in fact, last Saturday, he inaugurated the 18th bridge. 18th. Where he don't build since he came in 2018, and that is huge. You see, we talk about roads, but if the road stops at the river and doesn't cross to the other side, the road not complete. One, if people want to go there, then you forget on safe means, dugout canoes, ferries were not reliable, where the heavy current rivers can always drift the ferries, and we have over lots of casualties in the kind of thing. But building bridges already don't connect the communities and reduce the danger of needless deaths. So I will say that in terms of performance, in terms of achievement, in the food security, like you said, and the IGR sector mentioned, is that he's made progress. Don't make progress by the rice cultivation. Don't make progress by the reduction of the import of rice. That was our focus. Because $220 million of money where they work with hard labor, I'd say, in this country, where they take them, send and go to people in Vietnam, for make them go take them picking and go plant rice and all that, and bring come for we. We are exporting jobs. We are exporting our own little foreign exchange we'll get food we use for pay for things like health. So now that has reduced from about 220 to about $135 million a year, we don't save so much over nearly $70 million to $80 million in just these 3 years where the president don't put this. That is progress for me. So I believe, say, when we take things, with a member we saw come out, you know, the status quo itself was not much to talk about. There was a time when rice itself was being sold, for let the layman understand, 10 leon per cup. I came from Port Loko yesterday. When I send me cook for make you go cook for me, I say one cook 6 cup rice. And I say, okay. I say, so almost for the cup rice now. I say, it's in a 4 leon. I say in Sierra Leone, in Port Loko, I say, I say, I mean last time I be 8 leons. He said, no, but I don't reduce. So instead of I get 50 leons or 50,000 for go buy this 6 cup, she brought back 26,000 leons change for that part. So for me, that is money in my pocket. Without president no put in my pocket. He just put the policies in place. Will help me for let me money. Some of it left.
But the vice president thinks otherwise. And in a recent statement, the civic day the UK, London, the vice president say even though the prices have reduced, including rice, household income is still a challenge.
Well, I wasn't talking about household income.
Yeah, but you don't talk about how much you don't save.
I'm talking to you about the absoluteness.
Yeah,
of
but now your income.
Now. From which I get today. You understand? That income what I get today, I able to give 50 leons, then bring back 26 leons for the 6 cup. So that is progress. Now look at the household income. Maybe he's referring to other things where not get that thing for do with the daily wages and all that, daily needs of our people. But for make I will spend on other what you will call extras. So household income will never be enough for anybody.
I connect your statements to where you start. You talk about able to deliver food self-sufficiency and the feed salon. There should be infrastructure. You connected that with the roads, the bridges, where the president don't do.
Which is a fact.
Exactly. So I'm connecting, the reduction in the price of rice specifically, and some of the complaint people and they say we're not feeling it. It's there. And what's in the vice president say? If rice can down and household income, you still get now one person they work now the family. Now everybody depend per household income no increase. Then it's still a challenge for the family. So it could be linked to the issue of unemployment and living wage as well. So that's the point I'm making, and I'm sure that's the point the vice president was making.
And it is points I'm trying to make also. If the household income is 10 leons, for instance, in the past you need for pull 8 leons for make you just buy that 6 cup rice. But now 4 leons you pull for that rice. Although the household income is still 10 leons.
Yeah.
Instead of you having 2 leons left in your pocket, you have 6. So for me, the household income no increase by bringing in more. It's by saving, by reduction in the expenditure. So for me, that is also progress. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the vice president is not correct. The vice president is correct. Because the more jobs you have, the more people who work, the more the household income will increase. But this household income in Sierra Leone, for let one person work, let 10 people live on them. And also today begin. All of us grew up under that.
Yeah.
When one person a teacher in the family, a lot of other people all just come, even they come in at the village and can't sit down and say, I'll find a teach. So when they come, every day they look up to you for the daily one pot cook, where I can call the big cook. We call them Katunk Bana. And one person, they pay for that. You understand? And that same person, if you have now 1 or 2, 3 more joining him, it means that Katunk Bana now will be financed by more than 1 person, 2, 3 people, which means
what
that
Katunk Bana?
Katunk Bana, the big cook. Not a big cook, one thing the cook now use.
So that justify. You were quoted recently.
I was quoted and I still stand by it.
Say now one time for each.
That salon, believe me, I am not saying for now we born in Western area, but we were born upline. Now wanted and they cook for day. In the morning, young people, then they go, you look for pawpaw, you look for cassava, you look for small bread or something like that. But when they say for cook for all my each way, now one person they finance that now one say they pull chop money. Now what chop money, 90 mommy they go with the market, they go buy what you able to buy, take what's in there at the backyard and cook. That's done once a day, up country.
And no, it's breakfast.
What's in that breakfast? Breakfast, what do you call them? Breakfast, papai, pawpaw, na breakfast. Mango if you eat and a breakfast. You see, in Sierra Leone we have a problem. If you don't eat rice, you say I don't eat it. You like you eat cassava, I say I don't eat it. And that is the thing. We must change our attitude towards what we call meals. A meal is not only rice. A meal can be anything that we able to put with it nutritious for you. And that is what's happening.
No,
So
but
we
in
eat
your
that.
own argument is about almost telling the cook, and
But
should that be the normal way?
No,
Is
but
it
that's what
because-
it has been.
But not because enough no day.
No. It is a cultural thing, man. You don't tell me say na one person. Most times na one person. Now they spend for a house of 10 or even 15 people. How much they earn? Na teacher. Put it this way, Alpha Kano na teacher. I mean, they get 46 leons a month. When I've been teaching 1972. All right? From that 46 leons, they say, I mean, if you then 10 people in there. You will feel say, I able to put your money 3 times a day.
But
No, I
if you farm
cannot.
plenty now, if you
Sorry?
dey farm, if you dey save from now, the scenario where you get, you're saving some. You dey farm, rest dey plenty. If we're able,
Well, let me tell you, that
if
one.
we're able make some nice.
No, let me
breakfast-
tell you, that one cook we didn't cook for me yesterday in Port and I'm serious. Okay? We eat them.
We eat breakfast too.
Yesterday, we eat them. You understand? The breakfast, I don't drink tea. I don't take one bread.
With
I don't
bread?
eat 'em. Yes, I buy them. Right? All man, not to that teacher, they buy that bread for you. Everybody within that should go battle for himself for that morning. That's the fact. But the one cook, that big cook, they call Katon Kibana, and one person, they do them. When we did Katon Kibana yesterday in Port Loko with those 6 cups of rice, I am serious. We don't eat, the rest left. I put on our carry-on bowl. I bring and come for me, I'm picking them. They eat, we bring and come. So the 6 of. So it doesn't mean that when they cook one time, I want to eat when I come free time for go school. I was quite surprised. I've been there with some Creole families. Now the first I see the people, the old man get plates for it. We are playing, we not sabi that one. I was surprised. But they are told that Alpha, when I give you this share, so you eat, you get for left some. You cover them even till you eat. Now one time. So that is what we are saying. Katon banana once a day. You manage your own self now. How you go able for
But
say
ideally, somebody for able gets a very good breakfast, gets lunch.
Well, work for it,
and
my
get
friend.
dinner.
Let the teacher, let not be the teacher that one grain. Work for it. If you want a good breakfast of eggs and beans and all that, go work for it, my friend.
But if the job not there, that's the point. The
job
big
not
five
there?
changers, the
Don't tell
big
me
five
that.
changer logo.
No.
Go to the big five
What you they call
changers.
jobs? What then they pay you
Logo,
salary? No, please, let me, what you they call jobs? Now, when you can sit down at studio, now you're a journalist, at the end of the month, they pay 9 jobs. How many of those jobs are available in Sierra Leone? Now, let me tell you something. In Sierra Leone, we are an agrarian society. We are not farmers. The young people upland, now what could they go work in a farm? That is our job. What we bring back to the house, we help with the food, we help with the concobuster and the cucumbers, we bring in the jacato, we bring in the pepper into the house and all that. And that is what you earn your living from. It is that those things that we they get for go buy. I did the teacher when I in one grain they work in a house, now they go earn salary. Now they pull now and go buy. Some of the things that make off the pot where they cook now and pot cook, some of them are already available at home due to the engagement of young people. So you have, like I said it before and I'll say it again, 70% of our people live in the rural areas. And 70% of those people don't have offices to go to. The office is the farm. Now they forgo. This morning they don't go. Now my bunker news come out. Then they now. Then they go work. That is a job. You cannot tell me that because they are not paid by somebody. They are self-employed. But the thing is that self-employment maybe not the yield enough for them get disposable income. But it keeps them. It keeps them alive.
The president understand better in a manifesto, which was why he promised for create jobs for able to address.
But he's doing that.
But that is
he's doing that.
in the scorecard. The scorecard.
Man, I not be see them go Mabunkani for go mention that.
You not be see them go.
No, I not see them Mabunkani. I don't tell you. I not see them Mabunkani. I not see them all come some house. I go Pamberin. I don't see the scorecard people. You understand? They sit here in the offices. Yes, they get reports from certain people and they put them together. Don't generalize this.
So, in your estimation, you strongly believe, say, President Bio has created.
He's done very well. He's created jobs. He has created jobs in agriculture. That is a fact because of.
But jobs in agriculture, no more not to all the jobs. It promised. Is it 55,000?
Sorry.
55,000 jobs.
500,000
for young people. You count agriculture now. How many industrial farms do we have? How many
let me
people
no, not an industrial farm. When I go make farm for myself, a small plot of 2.
How much people are you employ?
They come. And some the people who me employ.
Yeah, where they work like farm.
I have 30. So if other 10 people, they don't get 300. You understand? And there are other people who do these things. Government provides the machinery. Government provides the input. Government, they give you the seed rice. First of all, the one thing you must congratulate this government is that we know they import seed rice anymore. First time pass, we wait till rest camp. Right now, first time by now, rest no, they're not done for Harrow yet. But now the rest don't boss. It's coming up because by mid-June already, almost everybody don't scatter rest like because the seed rice was available. We even have a seed bank. We even have a seed processing unit. Now, Mile 91, now we would make sure say the rice is made viable before they're able for sending na farm for you go scatter and for plant, make you no loss you seedling. This is what is happening for us. We're doing well. And in those industries, in those farms, you have hundreds of thousands of young people who are there. Okay, I talk about Mile 91. If you go into the areas where they are growing rice through this arrangement, in Akumra by Mamila, you have at least 1,000, 2,000 acres of rice being cultivated. If you take 2 people, no more safe per acre, that is already 4,000 people. What about those where they go cook and bring camp? They are all employed. What about those where they go bring the water for them? They are all employed. What we are saying is that we have to increase the amount of revenue that comes from our farms. Now I make we say they bring in more higher yielding seedlings. Now I make we say they bring in better methods of cultivation. We will go get Slurry, which is developing new rice varieties, where they move from the 1.5 to 2 tons an acre now to something like 4 or 5 tons an acre. When that happens, for the same cultivation, for the same labor, you might increase your revenue, your harvest from 2 tons an acre to about 5 tons an acre.
What do you plant?
So now,
what do you plant? What do you plant? Okay.
The potato you know the breakfast.
Okay.
When we don't plant the potato, you know first with the roots. You understand? When you go work in the morning, now you boil, you eat. You understand? But when they eat, I say, no, eat it, you potato, no more eat.
Yeah.
That is why. But only when people eat rest, and I tend to talk, say, hey, I don't eat. Hey, but from morning, I eat fufu, no more, I don't eat rest safe.
Okay.
So I know eat it. So that is the attitude we have to change.
Is it about government is doing its own part, like what's in Allergy they say, with culture and understanding their jobs, in agriculture, but as well how we they relate to job and how we see job and creating employment different? You think that's the case, or it's different? As according to the scorecard, is that the promise on creating jobs hasn't been achieved?
Yeah, I go at some point agree for disagree with the scorecard at first, as Per Alpha done the try for do, but also disagree for agree with the scorecard. Lamana, let we examine the figures, okay? And by the way, Salone, not so Bush, Sierra Leone, we are part of the global family. Meaning, when it comes to agriculture, we are either ranked by FAO, World Food Program, or other. So we Per Alpha, they talk about Katon Cabana. The big cook. That is, yes, contextual from the cultural perspective, but that's how FAO and World Bank and WFP they look at it. So let's examine the figures, okay, when it comes to agriculture. First, we should say the government don't try for add the budget or increase the budget on agriculture to the recommended 10% of budget allocation. You cannot take it away from Per Alpha's government. However, we should look at the fact that Sierra Leone is still ranked 108 out of 123 countries in the 2025 Global Hunger Index. So if we country rank 108 out of 123 countries in the 2025 Global Hunger Index, what is this saying? It means 28.5% in 2025 GHI has a level of what they call serious hunger. Okay? That is not me saying. That is what is the GHI saying. That we have serious hunger problem. And that figure is also broken down by saying that 24.1% of the population is undernourished. I'm waiting GHIC. And they also say 25.2% of children under 5 are stunted. look at the figures. 25.2% children under 5 are stunted. Women say under the Big Five and Feed Salon, should this be happening? But also 6.3% of children under 5 are wasted. That is worrisome. Wasted. Namrana and family, I go watch within that wasted they mean, and I want for belabor the points. And they're also saying 9.4% of children die before their 5th birthday. Under the same within Alpha they talk about Katon Kabana. Why it's by the so meaning that measurement is not the global standards. It's a substandard measurement.
You mean for each 1 time? Well, if you say not eating 1 time per day, but one big cook now in the happen.
That one big cook, international reports and ranking is saying it's not about the one big cook, but what's contained in the one big cook. And should it be about one big cook?
So chicken for day, beef for day, fish for day, is that what you're saying?
It's what our other countries are also rated for, let them go up or down. Sierra Leone will not come up from space. Sierra Leone is part of the earth. And we are part of the global family. And this is Global Hunger Index. According to the Food and Agricultural Organization, approximately 1.2 million people, which is 14% of the population, are estimated to be acutely food insecure during June and August lean seasons. That is what FAO is saying. Not to me saying that FAO.
As a Sierra Leonean, you said.
Let me.
As a Sierra Leonean.
Let me answer this before you go too far. You go talk back. Listen, this same GHI way they talk about.
Yes, Global Hunger Index.
Yes, you say 28.5% are totally hungry in Sierra Leone or something like that. But the same GHI a few months ago, they say Sierra Leone, WFP, okay, forget it, WFP itself, all right, they came back now and said, Sierra Leone, the hunger index don't move from 28% to 13%. That's very recently. 13%. It's not reflected in what you're saying there.
Yeah, so
you know, they come. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
okay. Then you're talking about stuntedness and nourishment and all that. Nourishment no means say you belly full. Because if you eat cassava no more all day, you belly full, you are going to be malnourished. It is what you put inside, the variety, the vitamins, the protein and all that. Hey, talk about it's not about big belly and small belly. So when you talk about that, you're bringing a lot of other things. Well, not only about food, it is about medicine. It is about what you do in nutrition. It's about dietetics.
But in your explanation of the one cook per day, that may not so balanced diet too.
Well, this is where the nourishment comes in.
Yeah.
Not forget saying now we are introducing what is called SUN, scaling up nutrition, where people then get for big educated say not to for eat rest no more. Now you good
but
body.
then in the apple Kabana.
Well, so that is why in the vice president's office, Katun Kabana, which is what they did when you were a young boy. Like Katun Kabana. Now in Palambrana been they cook. Now in us fellow that you know you cannot deny that.
No, me na full house. I be breakfast.
I'm used to. No, they give you. No, please. I can't.
We see go there.
No, free town. But you want to now, they're not get paid. I can tell you that.
No, but the village.
No, I'm talking about rural people. Potloko is not a.
No, but you give example of
Potloko. They give you examples. You know, if you give me chance.
Go ahead.
Let us be very fair. I don't tell you say the AG area. You're not going to bunkani. You're not going to worry. You understand? So if you're talking about nutrition, we have what is called SUN, scaling up nutrition. It's a whole unit in the vice president's office, headed by one very strong woman called Nene Bajaro, and overseen by the Minister of State in the vice president's office. And of all the 16 countries where they can use for access, Sierra Leone always comes on top of all of them. Here locally, say we are trying to make we improve the dietary habits of our people. This is not education. This is science. But it will be for full belly no more. But now government they find ways for teach people how for eat and eat properly where your body no need for lay belly big for lay body fine. That is it. So that is what I am saying.
But
so
you say that one meal a day, that one big cook, it's not a balanced diet.
Of course it's not a balanced diet. Now I make we get stunted children. But they're belly full, they don't mean say they're hungry. No, that don't mean say they are hungry. It means that the kind of protein no do what they get from that food. Most of it is carbohydrate. He knows that, and you know that. So that is why the SUN, Scaling Up Nutrition, in the Vice President's office, they try for make them get ways for make we sensitize with people, for make we introduce new methods of dietary habits. We go improve with health. You understand?
Yeah.
He talked about 1 point something children dying. Let me tell you something. In terms of maternal, in terms of infant mortality, Sierra Leone has improved by over 60%. Well, even the World Health Organization has recognized that.
Yeah.
So some of these isolated figures we can put, take the global picture. Take what it tells you in what's happening in the country. And what is happening is that from about 267 children dying out of every 1,000, we've gone down to something at less than 140. They dropped by over 60%. So that is the progress. Before C say we are getting there. It is not magic. We just can't today build on camp. So today, maternal mortality and infant mortality for stop. It is a progress. It is an education what we are doing. So some of these figures, when you listen, watch them, before you interpret them, take them with a pinch of salt first. Ask them first, did you go to Mabunkani? Did you go to Ware?
Melvin, in the Ministry of Agriculture, the survey, crop production survey where them pull, rice production don't go up 4.2%. And what is fact is the price of rice na the market, bag of rice, even imported rice, has been stabilized for if not even almost a year now. That is progress. It means there is more production of rice than at the market, and even where global prices then change, so with the fuel, the price remain the same.
Let me establish that Alpha the try for indulge me into an argument or a debate, and I'm here for a conversation and with some of these questions.
No, but the challenging data where they put out, he's challenging the data that
and he's not giving context. So now what you say here is you are talking about annual inflation rates and international figures from UN World Food Program where you say now isolated data still confirm with what it is say. Let me read. The annual inflation rate has decreased, reflecting decline in both food and non-food inflation. That's what he said. And that's what the United Nations Food Program is saying. So is that isolated? Nice as I don't say that. I really know.
The inflation rate now?
No. There's a difference between food and
no. You talk about inflation rate.
No. That is the economic. Are we on a debate?
No, go ahead.
Just give me the figure.
Get right for challenging the data.
Yeah, but what is the figure?
He has the right to
it dropped from 55% to 5%.
Be respectfully for the talk. It talk at the talk.
No discussion.
Yeah. The annual inflation rate has decreased, reflecting decline in both food and non-food. The category is food and non-food. What did we talk earlier on? According to the UN World Food Program (WFP), and the report is saying like isolated food security monitoring system country report as at 2024. So a land credence already say, but Lamwana, Sierra Leone is ranked 185 out of 193 countries when it comes to food security. Is that not a concern? Is that an isolated?
No, but I just give you a data, a recent data of the increase in rice production and the stabilization of the price in the market.
And that's what global reports also they say. When it comes, it's just one category. When you talk about prices of staple food commodities, okay, it's still ranked at 185 over 193. Is that not high?
Yeah, but you accept that there's progress.
A progress at 185 over 193.
No, but the point I'm making is with Danyon data with them produced recently, they should say Honorable Alpha Concept don't talk that the increase in the production of rice and before now we know say rice price been there over 1 million units or so, but it's came down to 700 up to
650
and it's still there in your own estimation.
Comparatively to other countries, it's still high. That's what global report is saying. It's still high.
Honorable Alpha,
I think let me.
They don't call Honorable Alpha Khan.
No, yes, let me you can just conclude. If they make it I want to let we talk about what government they do for address. Now, legitimate concerns you get another point where you want me.
Sure. So again, when we talk about I mean, the annual inflation, which I agree with him, but the staple food commodities, it's still a problem. Lamrana, we cannot run away from it. Because out of 193, you are ranked 185.
Okay, let's answer that now. You don't talk about food. Let's answer. 193.
No, let make it point. That you can conclude. Just yes, go ahead and make your point.
So now before the term done.
No, the term is done. They just making point.
The bottom line, okay, before Alpha Kaisai, I think this cannot be debated. We are facing a serious food security crisis. WFP and FAO, now they shouldn't say. I don't know what's going to be the counter argument to that.
Honorable Alpha Khan.
185 out of 193. Do you remember that in the past we were 193 out of 193? Do you know that? 185, that is 8 places up now. We're moving. That's progress. If you begin in the car last night class, then we come next time. Yeah, but hold on. You don't make progress. You don't cancel second to last. No, you just give the figures. Yes. 193, like say 185. Okay, so we're moving, isn't it? Okay, next time we might be 150.
If you become like fail, don't continue for fail, just like a great go up.
No, because if they grow, it improve.
So fail and improvement.
Of course, it's improve. No, it improve.
From 193
to 1 out of 193. Yeah. Now I don't count 185 out of 190. According to you.
Yeah. No, according to me. According to
you. It's okay. Well, whatever they said, you don't make progress. So let me just tell you a few things. You're talking about World Food Program. I just don't give you the same people. I don't publish say the food insecurity don't drop from 28% to 13% in the same country. So who's providing all these figures and then contradicting themselves? This is what I am saying. Now, for me, the reality on the ground is that some months ago, 10, 11 months ago, a cup of rice was 10 leons. Now I put look on a 4 leon. 6 leon difference.
They say 6 leons.
Yes, that's it. Isn't it progress? And this is, it talks say, the hunger period in Sierra Leone is between June and September. Then at the time they can now.
It's called lean period.
Yeah. It's a hunger period. We call it a hungry season. Okay? But this hungry season, now we the buy rice at 4 leons. It also you say, when the sweet season come, the very full season when it come, we might buy it at 3 or 2 leons. This is what we are saying. And we don't plant boku again this year. We don't cultivate a lot of areas. And we don't ready again for make sure, say, we have enough machines for processed harvest so that we go reduce what they call post-harvest losses. So as far as the Wanten Cook is concerned, that is going to be assured this country as long as we carry on with the agricultural program. The agricultural program, let us agree that it has succeeded and it is succeeding. So that is no matter.
So in your estimation, the field salon is a success?
It is.
Melvin?
It can get better, but it is a success.
I don't think it's a success because those of Potloko. Lots of Potloko.
You come up from me too quick.
No. This Panorama talk. Let's do it the Westminster style. Let's talk at up.
No, let's conclude. So, what's in your estimation of the success? Is it still about the price? Because you don't make that point today. The reduction in the price of imported rice.
But isn't that what you take to measure success?
But he's saying you don't use just Potloko as an example.
Because Potloko is a microcosm of Sierra Leone. Everybody did it. And Fulaman did it. Temneman did it. Mendeman did it. Soso man did it. Kuranko did it. We are all there.
Thank you.
And all of them come from different areas.
Thank you, Pastor.
And I can tell you that the example in Potloko holds in Kabbalah.
And
the example in Potloko holds in Bo. The example in Potloko holds in Freetown.
So my example
is a problem. It is a microcosm.
My problem is
I don't answer you. What could be done better with the feed salon? Because if you watch with Facebook now, most of the things people are saying, we know they feel it is not impacting them. That is what they say.
The feed salon?
Yeah, the people.
They don't get full loan for buy one cup rice.
If you don't get job, you
no, something is wrong. Well, how will you get the job? You see, when these people talk about jobs, wait. Then they take we and compare we to industrialized countries. We are not an industrialized country. And they come. We are an agricultural country. We inherited an agrarian society. This is what we are trying to improve by bringing in production and reprocessing
agriculture can be industrialized.
That is what we are doing by introducing new machines, by introducing mills, rice mills and things like that in certain areas. In Rukupur, we have a machine there now that produces something like 4 or 5 tons of rice an hour when you Kerangode. We don't be getting industrial machines then day. We even have seed banks now. In Rukupur, we have a seed bank of over 20,000 milled rice of 50 kilos. All right. In Makari, we have over 10,000 bags of milled rice. In Tonkolili, mile 91, we have 15,000. We have so much rice. We have even unmilled rice. When we're not able for millet, say the season don't come meet we. And that unmilled rice day, the new rice will come it up. So there will be a glut. By October, November of husk rice in this country, which means you have to bring more machines. And the more machines you bring, you need more people to come in and work. So a lot of societies. China started as an agrarian society. Notice so? Now plant no more them in the plant all the time. So when they don't do that and don't build full they don't reach the stage where they're able for when they come. They started looking at
So they
industry.
complain about jobs. Is it that people no want to go work on a farm?
But that is a fact. They don't want to go. That's the problem.
Well,
and it is a dignified job. It is a dignified job. The richest people.
Farm. You get people where they
How much will everybody go work in an office? How many offices do we have? How many industries do we have? Now that will foresee. When you talk about unemployment, in the West, for example, in America, now people them where they work now office, we don't get office or factory, we don't get factory jobs. It is not about, in America now only about 3% or 5% of the population they into farming, but they feed 350 million people and more to spare, you understand? Because of the new techniques. Now Sierra Leone is looking at possibilities for make we industrialize the agriculture so that we can absorb more youth there. They're already there. It is to upgrade their skills and their productivity. Now what they do, it is also part of employment. We don't look at it as an employment. When person go work in a farm and say that man no get job. No, he has a job.
Okay.
He has a job. Okay. He's gone to work.
Okay.
You don't go work, you don't get cutlass.
I want to listen to Vice President, but you want to say something?
If Potloko is a microcosm of Sierra Leone, Sierra Leone is a microcosm of the world. So I feel, say, if Alpha Wangi in national context, I think what should have been best was for him to have updated Sierra Leoneans on progress on Tomabom and its production capacity. You can't use Katot Kabana as the
Kabana, my friend.
Katon Kabana.
Well, whatever it's called, the one big cook.
We call a big cook.
The big cook as your yardstick to measure the global food security. It's still a problem. And that needs to be fixed. And it's sad that we've had the Feed Sierra Leone for the last 3 years, and yet still we are wallowing along this baseline and ranking. So I think, yes, you need to use compare. You also we evaluate Sierra Leone, also Potloko. You use Liberia, Guinea, Nigeria, and other countries. When Potloko is just a microcosm of Sierra Leone, as he rightly said.
Okay, now listen. I come back to you, Honorable. Now listen to the Vice President. The statement will be making at the town hall on food prices compared to household income. Let's just listen to him for some context.
The Minister of Trade maybe not make mention. Sierra Leone today, over the last couple of years, you get what they call commodity price stabilization. Today, if you look salon, rice, flour, oil, tomatoes, onion, it cheap na salon pass we never at all. But what he make, yet still we get cheap food, but yet still the country look difficult. Now what do they call? Say the number of people away the work, the income, household income is very, very low. When you go to one whole family, maybe now one person to work. So if you get one grand teacher, nine nobody work, nine go buy rest, nine go pay school fees. So the other dependents then a salon, the dependent then a boku. So not for say commodities then there, the household income then small. So now in make we invest for create more industry, we create more jobs. Because the more jobs we create, the more they increase household income, So that when if you get a household, outside the pikin they work, the mama they work, the auntie they work, you go imagine saying a 5 bag rest go Canada house day. But if you get household when a one person no more they work, to support the other people then go be very, very difficult.
That's not the simple explanation of
You don't confirm what I say.
The vice president, but it comes back to the issue of job. But you still listen.
Yeah, agreed.
It's about
agreed.
You don't create jobs in agriculture.
But yes, that's what we are doing. We say we create jobs, we bring in more industries.
Yeah,
and
but the scorecard they say that is something.
But I listen to it. You listen to it.
No, I'm saying the scorecard. That is what you in government say.
This scorecard. That is what you are saying that the scorecard says. You have just listened to the vice president. That's the reality on the ground. One person, now they work for 10 people for eat. It's better if 3 people they work for let 10 people eat. Instead of 1 bag rice can house, now 3 bag rice will come. He just said that. It says that, but because we have tried to stabilize prices, although the income is the same, the savings are more from that same income. So if you look at it, what we call Pareto optimalism, you see say, although the money no increase, but because the price reduces, the difference between income and expenditure is now bigger. So more money they stay. So we are saying, for let people get extra income for do other things, we need to go into industrialization. And industrialization includes agriculture. That is what we have. That's our raw material. We have good rain. We have good land. We have good, strong young people. As I talk today, the military, they have taken up that gauntlet. They don't go now in the plant rice, plenty acres of rice. Where I come from, they have nearly 4,000 or 5,000 acres of rice with them plant this year. They use about 13, 14 tractors. The military alone. And they have, I would say, the fittest people in the country, and they are out there. So if everybody tries and say, okay, although I have a job in my office, but let me go try and do something else agriculturally, make a good, it will increase the revenue base in the country. It will increase the household income. It will decrease the dependency on one man, one person. There are even some households where nobody knows the work, which is wrong. It's wrong in the sense that we fold our hands too much. We need to help ourselves.
Now people, their responsibility. There are people in the fold their hand, but
isn't it your responsibility to feed yourself?
No, but it's the responsibility for
isn't it your responsibility as well? We provide opportunity.
But there are people coming from university when not get jobs.
Fine.
Going to school.
What's in the land? What's in the land? We don't go university. They sabi fix motorcar.
Engineer.
No, not for me.
People who do
which engineer we don't come to university?
Mechanical engineer.
Tell me.
No,
show me.
I'm saying
that anybody when an engineer will come out, believe me, you're a good engineer, he'll get job.
Usai.
Oh yes, in this country.
Usai.
That is what we need.
But even
tell me that.
But you said that.
No, but tell me who has it.
Agree say industrialization and manufacturing is still a challenge. The country, the same way they talk about industrialization are more in agriculture. So if you don't have industries, you don't get manufacturing companies, how do you create jobs? Global data, the social unemployment rate is still very high. You disagree to that?
Let me tell you something. The factory na Koya, Songo, where they melt scrap iron and turn into rebars, turn into iron rod. There's a time when they needed 30 people for fill up IT jobs. They not get. They not get. I'm telling you. 30, they did not get them. They did not get them. And people who go, they go learn which they call that MS-DOS. Then do Microsoft, you don't, you can't see me in IT. But believe me, the techniques and the details of the job that are needed, they not get time.
So you're saying the rate of unemployment are because people need learn the right jobs?
You just hit the nail on the head. You just hit the nail on the head.
But you can say unemployment rate is still very high, not because people are not waiting for land.
No, but listen, you see, you lived in this country. You went to school in this country. You learn a profession. You have a job. today, the people the way they go university, the number of people who go into STEM education, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, compared to the others with other subjects, they're about 25-30%. And that 25-30%, when they come out, they get jobs. Show me one engineer, show me one mining engineer, show me one geologist who come out of university, they don't graduate, you don't do 1 year and not get job. No, it's not true. I know that they have jobs. These are the kind of people that we are looking for make we able to reduce the dependence on foreign experts coming to work in this country.
Okay.
So you are saying that education has to be targeted. And that's what I'm saying. You target it for what jobs need. In Germany. Then they train people according to what industries need. The industries put out their own requirements into the UCC, whatever they call University Central Council on Admissions. And these are the ones that they give priority to go to university, so that they will have to come and fuel the German economy. But are we for target with education? That's what we are trying to do. The Minister of Education, Tertiary and Higher Education, recently just don't go inaugurate an institute, now Freetown Polytechnic, where they call Freetown Teachers Training College, Nigeria, which is in combination with an institute in China, where they train technical people in motor mechanics, they train people in engineering, they train people in surveying, they train people in all of those things that, like the CRSG, which is the China Railways 7 group, needs. And for now, they took about 200 people there working. And those 200 people, within another training day, they already have jobs. By the time they come out, they are going to go into jobs. So this is what we are targeting, working with industry for let we able to move on.
Melvin, on the scorecard, I know you might respond whilst you talk about this. The scorecard, one of the things where clearly they say government has not done much, no progress. Now the issue of fighting drugs, reduce the proliferation and abuse of drugs among youth by 2030, and it say government been promised inside the manifesto say between the president be say between 2023 and 2025, by 2030, then go ensure say the issue of drugs, reduce the proliferation and abuse of drugs among youth by 2030. But IGR, they say, between 2023 and 2025, synthetic drug markets became the fastest growing in West Africa, with Kush expanding rapidly in neighboring countries from Sierra Leone. Kush-related cases at hospitals increased by 1,281% between 2023 and 2025. You think there's a lot of conversation around drugs? Issue of Josh Lejdekas or Umar Sharif, issue about Kush and the proliferation of but government itself don't acknowledge and also don't create rehabilitation centers. You think we've done much as a government, as a country, for address the issue of drugs among young people?
I think we need to do more, especially when we get situation wherein the allegation abound that no less a person but the president's own Pekin, then they allege say only they in love with just like their cars, but then they raise a child, and thankfully somebody there from the president's office we go can say whether that's not true or not so true. It's coming at a time when the drug capital of Europe, Holland, they point finger pawi to the point that they are calling on the European Union for staffing of development funds, to the point that there is an allegation that we Wataki don't turn its shipments up. That's not me saying, that's the United States Department of State and UNODC saying that Sierra Leone is a transshipment hub. Mind you, the not necessarily narcotic state to it, but if this trend continues, we'll slip into becoming a narco state, and a narco state is a partial failed state, as we've seen in Haiti, and it's got socio-political, economic, and security implications. So when it comes to keeping that promise, I think say the government has or is failing on that. But Lamrana, with the kind of time I want to accuse you of being biased of giving.
No, you can go ahead and make a
Hold on, the presidential spokesman much time. I hope that I will go to some level that someday I will become a presidential spokesman, so that you will be biased also in my favor for giving more time. Like
you have the time. Go ahead and
so on the vice president in statement on jobs versus food security, I'll put it. It just alludes to the fact that the government has failed on its manifesto promise of creating 500,000 jobs. If you say that because people know the work better and I make but people know the eat better, and we don't promise 500,000 jobs, which means every year government will provide 100,000 jobs since 2023. Let's examine the figures. According to the World Bank 7th edition of the Sierra Leone Economic Update titled Enabling the Private Sector for Growth and Job Creation, launched in November 2025, it highlights a worrying trend, underline the word worrying trend, where the vice president said don't allude. However, the point 2 say, while Sierra Leone working age population continues to grow, labor force participation is declining. The economy generates 41,000 jobs annually. To maintain the existing employment to population ratio, which when the vice president they attempt to talk about employment to population ratio of 51%, at least 75,000 new jobs need to be created each year until 2050. Which means this government is not meeting that promise. We need to talk about 100,000.
I like Alpha can say now the cause where people in the study, the one the way they study marketable causes, they're getting job.
That's just one. That the report says I've captured that. It said limited access to finance is one, poor infrastructure is two, regulatory bottlenecks and a mismatch, whichever can they say, Alpha. And a mismatch of skills in the labor market are key challenges that need comprehensive reforms to improve the business environment, enhance vocational training, and foster entrepreneurship. All of these have been happening under this government where 8 years ago or 3 years ago, we don't promise them will make a change. So is that not a failure?
Honorable Alpha Khan.
So the skills to market, as you rightly say, I agree with Alpha, but that's not the only thing. Then the World Bank is categorizing other issues, and I don't know if Alpha go speak to the issue then.
I see the. I think it will the data for challenge you on data.
Yeah,
I see you holding phone just.
No, what you talk about.
No. That's
what you talk about now. I answer.
Yes, you can.
You say government to do well. The World Bank were in court. He said the World Bank says that the government is producing 41,000 jobs a year. But the real requirement for match jobs to the ratio of jobs to within the population or population to jobs for be 75,000.
And you promise 100,000 per year.
Please, let me
just
finish.
a bottom line emphasis.
Let me finish. 41,000 over 75,000, that's 55%. So government has succeeded in that in up to 55% of what should be the ideal.
But you promised 100,000 jobs per year.
Not done yet. Let me try. I'm a mathematician. Allow me to go through my algorithms. So 41,000 over 75,000 is 55%. To be exact, it's 54.56%. All right? Okay, so if anybody get a 55% mark, you go fail him? You will not fail him, please. Okay, if we promise 500,000 jobs over 5 years, it don't mean say I for make 100,000 jobs every year. That is a linear arrangement. So, but where you have
algorithm, that is arithmetic.
No, your arithmetic is linear. Straight line.
Yes, it's
but the world in life you don't have straight line arrangements.
No, what is mathematics?
1
plus 1 are 2.
When life is sinusoidal.
500,000 per 5 years now, almost 1,000 per year.
Changeable, please. You're too simplistic. That is simplistic.
No,
that is arithmetic. That is you not picking maths today, pan.
No.
Let me show you ways that the calculus. The calculus is this, right? Perhaps can increase this month, go down next month, increase much more time. It goes like this until you go up. You on a straight line. Straight line is too simplistic. It only happens when you have an idealist situation. Now, if you have a situation where you have wars, that we were climbing like this, and then the war comes, Then we go like this.
For the last
they come out. Let me first.
Wait, let complete, Melvin.
The straight line arithmetic we want to talk about, doesn't apply in life.
It does.
Well, you not study science. That I know.
But this is reality, back.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not divided by 5 years. They can't. There is no straight line progress in life. When I wait for it. Now, before the war came, I am sure the trend was like this. Now, when the war came, especially, let me just take prices down. The prices then change. So, employment go down, like so. And all that. So when you do things like that up and down, it's sinusoidal, it is called. You allow me to get to the 5 years. You haven't got there yet. I go mark me GCE exams, where for sit after 5 years. You are there from 3, when are the 3 year this now, you can't tell me, see me don't fail, and not take the exams yet. Allow us to get to 2028, then you can use that. Alright? No can begin mathematics now, arithmetic 1 plus 1 equals 2.
But you get assessment there, you get continuous assessment,
then you leave room. Then you leave room. You know what long distance runners do? What long distance runners do? When they fire the gun, they already make back at the beginning. They don't finish. You know that? The one way they go suffer, buy them. Then they finish the race. We want to finish the race. You understand? We don't want to fall in between and then don't get to the finish line. Okay. We'll get to the finish line in 2028. Assess us in 2028 with this 500,000. That will give you the figure. The panel tell you, say, I'm going to give 100,000 every year. It's I'm going to give 500,000 by the end of the 5 years. So at the end is when you should.
But in 3 years, if for them to will give 200,000, 300,000, not 200,000.
Well, let him tell me how many we have been able to.
That's not me. World Bank is saying 41,000 annually.
World Bank.
So if you check the 41,000 as you in a scientist, Minnesota scientist, 41,000 times 5. As per the
41,000 times 3.
Yes.
No, times 3.
No,
wait. Now 3. We'll not reach
so the logic of the times 41,000 per alpha, please, sir. 41,000 times 5 year. World Bank is saying you're only going to provide 205,000 jobs, which is a failure on your promise.
That is because we are now developing the industry that will absorb those people. Allow us to get to the finish line.
Okay.
You have not allowed us. No mark me GCE are they from 3. I'm not situated.
Alpha, what's magic a person going to do in 2 years when not inside 3 years?
It's not magic.
So it
is strategy. It is planning. It's algorithms. That's what we are doing. Okay, suppose next year, all of a sudden, Tonabum, which you are talking about, absorbs 100,000 people in their jobs. Because now we are putting the canals. But we are going to be producing rice, in Tonabum by next year, not this year or this planting season. Next planting season, we are going to be producing in Tonabum more than 3 times the rice that we are producing now. Because we are going to be growing rice 3 times a year. Now, one time will be good. And that is where we are getting 41,000 jobs. If it's going to be 3, it will be 120,000 jobs. If we do that for every farm where we get, because of the irrigation, the new techniques will bring we are going to get there. So you don't judge me by the start of the race. We're in the middle of the race. We'll not get there yet. So please hold your horses and allow us to get to the finish line.
In the middle of the race, as at now, I agree with Palfa. The 3 year. Not analyze the 3 year. The government already don't provide, according to the World Bank, 41,000 by 3, 123,000 jobs. Are they on track?
Yes.
It's a low assess at the end of the race. Things might change in next year.
You don't run my mind.
No.
You na sprint.
That's an aside.
You na sprint. Fugu. If put you our mind for them.
Like when you get street media, so they get to call job appraisal, right, for every staff. If the staff in contract now 1 year, the inside 3 months. The benchmark that we then set in reach 50% of her. You will continue for keeping at the job.
Yes, until the contract time. Until the contract time, yes. I make you get time. So until you get time.
There's a difference between
get there. When they give 6 months.
There's a difference
when they give 6 months.
Let me be clear. There's a difference between Porto and Porto Ras. So will you allow the staff to Porto Ras instead of Porto?
I don't know whose kind of language that is.
Why is that you the same?
No, that is not to team.
So try.
Porto fail versus failure.
and say,
but what's not failure?
But one a fail. So why man failure?
Okay. When they tell you, so we don't reach the failure yet. By our assessment, you are in a hurry. Allow us to get to the finish line. The past 5 years. You don't say, I'll do it in 3 years. It's 5 years.
We then conclude this conversation on another of the promises. But I want to let you talk on the President Bill in second term. You know, in the past 3 years or so, there's been these issues about drugs, even internally. The issue of Kush. He been don't declare a state of emergency, he been come back and visit the rehab center na Hastings, and as well set up a team. But there is also this global aspect of the issue of Umar Sharif or Joshua and bad press at the international media. Again, I ask you this question: is the president concerned and worried about this?
He's so very concerned, and you know that. Now you make you be able to put the task force in place. And that task force is still working. And we are now faced with an accident of geography. I hope you understand what I said.
Explain.
An accident of geography. Sierra Leone and all the West African countries now, we are the closest to South America across the Atlantic, geographically. Sierra Leone is also gifted by nature with the best harbor around here. So if somebody is looking for somewhere to perch, for stop halfway, forget water, you're going across the Atlantic and you want to get to Europe, the easiest place to choose is a place in West Africa, all right? Senegal, Gambia, Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and parts of the Côte d'Ivoire, because we are so close to the American continent. It's short distance. So that is the disadvantage we have. We are an easy prey. And the source of all of this is South America. But their market is Europe. But they can't go direct across to Europe because of the distance they have to cover with water. They say, hello, go for a quick sunset. We perch like the birds when the birds are flying long distance. They look for the nearest tree, go perch. They go back. That's the disadvantage. So it is not that it is our making. Now nature now provide that facility, that attraction there for we own country them. We then people choose them. So now we don't have the facilities like they have up there in America and all that, and Europe for begin to chase them people there and all that. We're doing as best as we can. And of course, the country is a big country, 570 kilometers of coastline. 570 kilometers of coastline. Do we have the facilities to patrol that? Actually, they can come in anytime and go and pass. But when they leave, they will always be tracked. When they track, then they say the last point of touch when I land, that in Sierra Leone, then they say, oh, this is come Sierra Leone. That is the problem we have. So until we are able to deal with that with our partners, including the EU, including the USA and all that, for help, for surveillance, all those kind of areas, this problem will continue. It has been there for a long time. Even there in America, they're so close with the South American continent where these things they come out. They're so close that what did they do? They deploy their navies. They deploy their aircraft carriers. They deploy their warplanes and all that. These were attacking ships and doing all sorts of things. We don't have those facilities. So therefore, understand that we are only trying to live within our own means. And if we stretch out again for patrol, those very sophisticated, when some people they say they get submarine and all that kinds of things, we don't even know what a submarine is until we hear that. So government can do as much as we can with which we do. And now the president, I believe, is done very well. That is what we are doing. So it is an accident of geography.
How is the president dealing with the issue of Umar Sharif or Josh that the Netherlands government still ask for? By the way, there are video records. Police confirm say yes, the video wouldn't be seen of this person is Umar Sharif where they are and show him in a church very close to the presidency with the president in Peking. Then show him with people and with the president be appointed. One of them was the immigration officer, the chief immigration officer who was sacked, and also the head of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency who is still working there. How is the president dealing with that?
Let me tell you something. Before that video, we then say Umar Sharif standing in the church. Nobody knew who he was. Nobody. until that video come out. If na in the Omar Sharif, if na in the just they're looking for. Now that 10 day, and people will say, this is the man called Just, this is the man we didn't look after. Nobody knew. If you come at this country, you're not being candy with a plaque on his chest saying, I'm Omar Sharif, the drug leader. Or not. If you had come with that, they enter now. But you come as a tourist if you did come here. If now I come, you come as a tourist, you come as a visitor, like every other visitors. Okay, if you come now, you can't turn out and say, nah, in that one day really. You cannot really blame government for letting the alarm to have come in because a country is open where people can come, anybody can come. We don't have any restriction for any nationality and all that, especially if he's a Dutch citizen. We are friendly with the EU. He come, you don't come inside. Now they say, now this person ain't in they look for. All right? But that he's not in the country, they say. If he's in the country, all right, the government says we have turned it over to the ONS, the Organization for National Security, and the TOKU. The TOKU are working on it. And very recently, they came out with a statement. And that statement is what I go by. That statement is what everybody goes by. Because they are the ones who are experts, who are able to look at things like that and able to get the truth. All right? So if they say, this they say, that's what I stand by, and that's what I know. So I will tell you, say the president is committed. If the president not be committed, you're not going to allow TOKU into the business, you're not going to allow ONS for let and deal with this, and all that. So
the president embarrassed that somebody like Dande, like you say, they didn't know who he was, but he came. He went very close to the president and was very close to people and where the president appoints as well.
Embarrassment is subjective. It's not objective. So I cannot say. But me no say, the president, the fact that they mentioned Sierra Leone, the fact that they mentioned, say, he's very concerned because he's the leader of this country. He's the father of the nation. So he will try put in agencies in place, will get a mandate for do these things, for investigate these things. But they investigate, and that is why he's giving them a free will. He has not interfered. One day tell them, say, no look. One day tell them, say, no go this side, or that kind of thing. So please, I believe that the president is concerned, and let me take a little bit.
But one of the people that when the president appoints, who was seen with this man is still head of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, and this is an individual police confirmed say, yeah, this person that they are finding is not the name that we have, but we know this is the other name.
Yeah, I don't understand who that MEC with the man.
the head of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Kai. There's a video, public video.
They see her with him?
Yeah, it's at.
Well, me I not see him. Okay. No, me I not see him.
No, before this program, I go play him for you.
No, me I not see him.
No, I go play him for
you.
But
like I told you, before those videos came out, I am sure not even Kai you are mentioning, not even anybody who will be in that video, go don't know say, this person will come, not drug lord. Because you don't put an in paste, you don't put an in passport, say, I am the drug lord, and we don't cancel. They would not allow him here. That is if not the person that. Okay. So if it is, then I cannot blame them for the initial. Now that we don't come after the fact, then they try for do now waiting possible, waiting necessary, waiting available with us legally. Let the NDA, I shouldn't call them, ONS and the TOKU, may then work on it. And they're working on it. And they've come out with a statement. I am sure you have seen that statement.
No, the thing we then talk about that TOKU the investigation is actually about the investigation of the ship we then be see we then say go with per mine. But I go bring you back into the conversation, Alpha Khan. We they look for that video there. We go bring and come to you so you go see them for the first time, like you say, you know, been don't see them. Melvin, while we end this conversation on this other promise in the manifesto, in the medium-term national development plan, page 153, political parties' progress towards democratic practice, peace, sustainable development, and national cohesion. In the IGR, the survey or the documents now that there is no progress with it. Then say, while welcoming attitudes among Sierra Leoneans improved, the fractionalized elite score of 8.2 out of 10 in 2024 indicates high level of fragmentation within state institutions along political, ethnic, and regional lines. It means we enable the promise of national cohesion, democratic parties, peace and tolerance and sustainable development. We're not able to achieve them according to IGR. You think much has been done for unite this country in the 3 years after the 2023 election?
I think we need to do more. And looking at post 2023 and the remnants of that, looking at boycotts, looking at threats of with the protest or no protest. There is much more to be done. But I will bank that again on source. The source there is, if you look at governance effectiveness under the SLPP government and previous government, and the one MCC scorecard indicator than the with this government and previous government never pass. And waiting governance effectiveness they talk about. They talk about governance effectiveness indicator measures the quality of public service, the quality of civil service, and the independence from political pressures. The political pressure is so huge that it not only affects political parties, but almost all facets of governance. And looking at the relationship or correlation between APC and SLPP, or even a case study between APC and NGC, SLPP and NGC, I mean, it's not something good to write home about, and it needs improving because, I mean, almost everything in this country is politicized. So I think this government, yes, I will agree.
Who would have to take responsibility in things like there were? We don't get, the 2023 election was so disputed that we never get, moral guarantors come. We get tripartite agreement. There were disagreement with the tripartite agreement and all of that. We see them come again and try for resolve this whole issue. Is it both the political parties, the opposition, and the government not the show willingness in handling this?
I think it should be a two-way street from the government and the opposition, but the government gets the greatest responsibility. If you get a situation where in the SLPP government now will justify the electoral victory in 2023, then we should begin. Where should we start? So I think the government gets the greatest responsibility, and of course, we need to get a constructive opposition. And yes, that's the situation where I think we need for move as a nation.
Okay, Honorable Alpha Khan, this area of national cohesion, peace, and working with the opposition. As somebody we not be a member of the opposition party, we don't join the ruling party, and they work with government. Now, one area where the IGR scorecard say much has not been done. It's actually there is no progress on that area there. What's in a government position on this?
Government position and my personal position is that this government is doing well in terms of bringing the country together. This is not the president's way. When he win the election, he say, let us go to Bintumani and talk about our problems. This was 2018. Let me talk with problem and see. I'm not the only person from the APC who went. And when I go there, I see this man was sincere. In the end, I didn't come out with the decision that they set up an ICPNC, the Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion. And then they don't there for long. You don't see yourself, even that ICPNC there, when the problems then started in 2023, now then take the initiative for me them bring parties together and bring moral guarantors, where today we sit on as well. So if a president wants for let the country come together, that's the first steps you take. And at the person this also, we also say, look, we don't win this election in 2018. They say, call me friend and brother, Dr. Mura Kamara, for let come make we work together. They did not. When he stretched a hand to me for make a camp fit and help him fit with COVID and Corona, I did. And therefore, he decided to say, look, why don't you join the government so you can run the Northwest region? I stayed there and I run, and I don't say this man very sincere. But it didn't start today. This man, his own commitment to national unity and patriotism, not start today. It started at the time when he was quite young. He was a young soldier. He did a fight with rebels. But I say, this fight not good for we. We're all Sierra Leoneans. Those rebels were not foreigners. They were Sierra Leoneans. He said, let me go and look for the leader. He go out there in the bush. He go bring for the Sankore and come. He said, let us talk. If the man not serious about peace, he will not do that.
So who is not willing? Is it the opposition?
No. They are all willing, but it is the degree of willingness that varies. But as you know, everything has resistance. You get what you call inertia. But the initial inertia, don't they reduce now? So we are moving towards it. You can see, even with Honorable Elijah
How do we sustain that? How do we sustain that?
That you know,
It's
you
just
just have a
that
bridge.
it's just I am the bridge. I am the ambassador.
You know, ambassador for the opposition
as well. Yes, in the parliament.
Oh, it means that we call you back.
No, I don't pass the term for give me new job again.
No, not a new job. Then go make you advisor now.
No, they're not going able again. You see, because we did now they represent them in the other camp.
Okay.
You see, say even Tehran and Washington, then they perfect, but the ambassadors are still in place.
Okay.
Now, because of the ambassadors' their presence, we're able to get peace at this moment. So I'm there.
So you're a double agent.
Sorry, no, I'm not a double agent. I'm an ambassador. I'm an ambassador to look at peace. You see what happened when the leader of the
now the opposition they represent.
No. I'm working for government.
Okay.
I'm working for Sierra Leone.
But
I'm
you
working
can
for
reach out
President
to the opposition.
Of course, you have to have a bridge. You can't break the bridge. You break the bridge, you close the door for dialogue. You don't want to close the door for dialogue. Sure. When you close the door for dialogue, now what? You understand? So I just give you an example. Ukraine and Russia, they're in effect, but the ambassadors are still in Moscow. The ambassadors are still in Kiev. Not so. They must leave the door for dialogue, and that's what's happening. So, and President Bio, na person way, they listen, they watch, and all that. Look at what happened recently, commendably, when Alhaji bin Kailu Mansare got taken. Government did everything to make his burial a dignified burial, befitting of a statesman. They did everything. They went there. He even sent me there. I go there. I carry personal kasanke for him. And he attended the funeral and all that. This is door opening. And now you see there's a little bit more cooperation. Before they talk, say, President no they talk to we, President no they see we. But now they see them, they talk to them. So it's all gradual. It's going. So I believe that this president, when I help we stop this war, we make we sit on today. When I help we for bring the Lome Peace Convention, when I help we for make we sit on get the tripartite, and also the TRC is still there in place today. God help we, he was young at the time. Now he's just there, strong enough now for making able for put you in the right place. But what he's doing to make this peace permanent, now for let we extend this PR into the executive positions.
Okay.
Once we do that, because all the federal na salon now for sharing of resources, and for sharing of position, even that's what the IGR is saying. They say there's a schism in government agencies because of North, South, and West, Southwest, and all that kind of thing. So once we close those gaps, we now can interfere, go in and cross-multiply and cross-pollinate and all that kind of thing. That kind of difference no go there again. That schism no go there again. That chasm no go there again. Now that is the try for bridge, and that is why I am with him. I am the advocate for this PR at executive level. Because the PR at parliament don't work already, and we have seen the benefits for that.
You yourself agree, say PR can strengthen unity, national cohesion, and the sharing of power where the president they ask for?
The issue is not about PR, it's about the type of PR. If you look from Germany to elsewhere, there are different classes and categories of PR. I think in our own context, we need to get an introspection on what kind of PR we need. And that was not done at the onset. So if the law is now before parliament, I think yes, like Pa Alpha is saying, there is a need for a national dialogue and consensus. But interestingly, there is already an opposition position taken after consultation that many Sierra Leoneans, according to one of the organizations we do an engagement, that Sierra Leoneans are skeptical and don't favor what is already applicable. And that is owing to the fact that some manners are being MP. Langana is being MP. You don't. So until we get a PR which fits with context, I will hold a reserved opinion for now.
Okay. Finally, Melvin, what do you believe or think could be President Bio in legacy? He still gets 2 years, but like you say, in 3 years, the nation will begin watch. Waiting the president on the waiting in the left. I'm sure the part clearly don't tell you say he's gonna leave and he's preparing to leave. What do you think say will be in legacy?
2 things: free quality education and political taciturness. He promised free quality education and he delivered partly, arguably, or whatever. But President Bio will be remembered for not talking a lot to the local media or even his people. So
they got town hall, presidential town hall.
Almost town hall, it all. Almost local interview, it don't give. President Bio is a cyborg. That would be one of his legacy. It does not talk much. It makes it hard to read him.
Waiting at the other thing. You said 2 things.
Yeah, I say free quality education. Yes, that.
How about feed salon?
feed saloon as at now, although the per alpha still waits lay done before marking paper, but for right now, it's a facade.
Honorable Alpha Khan.
That's a strong word. And I think it's insincere. like I say, the president in legacy, rightly so, na the free quality education. Really.
So that is sincere.
You're right. 1.3 million young people, children, are in school. Now, young learners, at age 3, you are now obliged, where there is a nursery school, you pick in all 3 years if you go to school, by law, in Sierra Leone. Just last week, our ambassador in Geneva, the World Human Rights Council or something like that, presented a paper on behalf of the whole world for make early childhood learning, starting age 3, obligatory to all governments. And they chose Sierra Leone for that, because the president don't show say in a champion for education, for which he co-chairs with Mr. Antonio Guterres, the UN Secretary General. So we have seen that. And then also for the gender parity where they try to bring into the country, the gender improvement, with 30%. I mean, that is already something we can boast of. Okay, there's so many. And then of course a bridge builder, and I meet that physically. Already in 8 years, he's built 18 bridges. You build a road, it stops at the river. The road is not complete. The people will die crossing that river. Now he's bridging those people to save lives and also to make communication easier. That is also, and then one of the biggest legacy we get for them. Now this hunger where they reduce necessarily, this feed salon. I just tell you, yesterday they cook 6 cup rice for me and people in Apotoko. We at 24 leons now we pay. Katunk Bana. Yes, Katunk Bana yesterday. We eat the rest. I swear to this day, I bring the balance. Because we always know we eat, nobody wants to eat. I bring come for me grandpicking and then say can't taste the soup from Potluck.
All thing from you farm?
The rest. And the potato leaf. Yes, of course. You know I grow potatoes.
Yes.
And the fish no one I will buy. The pepper will pick on a farm. So this is what is happening. That is something you can. Then on the infrastructure side, at the moment, President Bio is building the biggest conference center at Lunge. To make Sierra Leone attractive to international companies and international agencies and heads of state for come. In July 19th, all of the heads of states of ECOWAS will come here. And they will stay in Lunge, they'll sleep there. It's built 15 villas. For each one of them, like we will get AU conferences, villa. They're coming here. And we're going to expand that. There are plans also to have a state house in Lunge. There are plans to have the parliament. House? Yes, of course. There are plans to parliament.
Before 2028?
No, yeah, you can start it. Or whoever comes after.
We're in Lunge Bridge now.
Well, fine. I tell you, say, when you build a road, and build the bridge, to go to the next village, to go to the next town, the road not complete. Okay, putting a bridge now at Lunge is 1.8 billion leons, all right? That would be $1, sorry. That 1.8 billion it has to be paid for. And by tolling it, how much traffic will go to Lunge? The most traffic where they go now, and then people where they can sell and go back by ferry. How many of them? How many of them?
Check it out, you're from
how many of them?
You are from
1.8 billion in 20 years. No, not that. So what you do, you create an attraction on the other side. You create another city. So from one city to the next city, you now have reason to build a bridge. When Lunge, then don't build a new city. All right? Then Freetown is a city. You can connect the two cities by the bridge. And it will now pay for itself. Okay. Because you, Lambrana, might live in Lunge and come and work in Freetown. Or live in Freetown and come and work here. Very much so.
So I just want to clarify. There is a proposal for you say State House and Parliament in Lunge?
Of course, why not? That is what I want.
No, not so waiting president.
And I will not say that's it. That is what I want.
Okay.
So that we have everything on the mainland.
Okay. Finally, before you not been on see this video, it'll just show you Simon, you can just show him on the screen. They Honorable if I can see him for the first time. There's a video that has been out there. Get some.
You know they open the screen last, see?
They open on. Simon, put the background so you go see and clear. But that is Zuma Sheriff. Umar Sharif
Who
and
that?
Josh.
That Umar Sharif?
Yeah, the yellow man.
Okay.
Look, Canada,
That is Kane.
with the coats.
Yes.
Then the one only walking stick.
That is the
CIO.
the head of the national.
But you don't see
drug-
what stick.
Hey, you don't see how long go back there. Look at
Simon Kim.
look at only walking stick.
Yeah, the head of the National Drug Law
What's that?
Enforcement Agency. He didn't have the corner. I go send them to you. Let you see I'm fine.
Alright,
I don't
okay.
say yes, but you don't see I'm for the first time. But you go watch an iPhone. We go send
I
them
don't
to
see
you.
am, yes.
We go send them to you. Let you see an iPhone. But
In those videos, in that video, I'm sure you did not. I did not know that is a person who looks like one that they are looking for drugs. It's just a man inviting you. So after the scandal, after the revelation that this person is so and so, we suspect saying him, I am sure those people are not interacting with that person anymore.
we are willing for handover.
Sorry?
We, as a government, as a country, you think we are ready and willing for handover Umar Sharif?
We don't have him. If we get him, we'll go hand over.
Police said and defend him.
Yes, we're not in the Fenham. We don't have him. If we have him now, I'm sure. If they want him, according to international law and the provisions of the extradition rates, extradition law between us and the EU and all that, and Holland, of course, we're living, like you said, we're not living in a silo. We're living in Sierra Leone, which is part of the global family. So we go follow what in the law say.
Melvin, you think we will definitely hand over?
We have no choice. If we not hand over, some government official in Guyana and bid, they will catch the car and be catch Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela. So we have no choice. The pressure is mounting, and I think the government is going to count the cost. The cost is going to be huge. We have no choice.
Well, thank you so much, Honorable Alhaji Alpha Khan, as always. The word for the day na kakot.
Katung Kabana. Katung Kabana.
Katung Kabana.
No, tung, not tung.
Katung.
No, you don't get H. Katung. To cook is katung. Kabana is the big. The big cook. Katung Kabana.
So for cook one time per day.
No, the katung kabana, the big cook for the day.
Yeah.
If you want for yourself, you know, go cook for the 10 people within a house. You want to cook for yourself one small half cup or so, you can do them for yourself. But that katung kabana, which everybody enjoys, with the one person with a teacher. In fact, I did not hear the vice president's statement. He also said they were the teacher. Most times, most people then at the villages, they all want to work as a teacher. So they will get money. Like I used to work 46 leons a month in 1972. Katung kabana, I am responsible. So you put that money there, all man they eat. Even their friends, when they pass, they can one man they do eat. This is it. And when we don't eat, fine. Even today, I want to eat. I don't drink tea in the morning. Till 4, 5 o'clock, we say eat. I don't eat again till the next day.
Not one till, not 2 till.
No, one time. No, when we talk about eating, I'm telling you, yeah, and so no rest. No rest. No tea, no eat. But we want people not to we want people to know so not to eat. Except for Hobo Clinton, I know it's not.
Thank you so much. Now they end the program. Thanks to you, Melvin. Katung Kabana.
Of course. But the big cook, not also the BFP, FA, the feeding. That's not the potluck ranking.
You know they cook self. They
can't get picture. Maybe Melvin. Keep on our memory. But thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thanks to viewers. We don't get loads of messages. People really watch and comment. Thanks everyone for being with us. This week we continue this conversation on President Bio in theory. We look at the other sectors. Hopefully we get the Minister of Agriculture and other ministers and for talk, especially the one that they walk around the big 5 game changers for look at the progress we don't make and waiting at the challenges. But thanks very much on Honorable Alhaji Alpha Khan and my good friend and colleague Melvin Tijan Mansare and Una viewers and listeners as well for being part of this. The town hall is tomorrow, the presidential town hall in Makeni. Hopefully we'll get to talk to some of our colleagues them day tomorrow morning for understand how the atmosphere day and we'll get for broadcast them live as well. So to meet back tomorrow for God and country, serve your conscience, try for do waiting right, avoid waiting wrong. If you're able to eat 3 times a day, if you're not able to cut on cabana, it's
anyway now we.
So meet back, have a lovely day and continue for stay with media. Thanks to my colleagues from the technical and production team. Bye bye and stay blessed.
From 1961, them still not change the plan. Now all thing in we on. Now we we forbid the change what we want see. From 1961, with all the dreams and no plans. Now we understand, say. Now we forbid the change what we want see.
Give we road for come true. Now we running out of time, now they wait for 1, 2. Every other